All right, let's see if this has all worked. Oh, guys, hello, everyone. Hello. Holy cow, there's so many of you already. Hi. Okay, so a couple things. I am trying out an entirely new streaming system, so it should look fine for you guys, better than fine even. But let me know if you can hear me or if there's any hiccups. And right, Vampire Fox, party in chat. I hope you guys are ready to give me your fruit emojis today because we are going to be creating banana fruit bats, or really any kind of fruit bat, to be honest. All right. Oh, and thank you, Tawny Pelt. I actually do have a fan art email that you can send fan art to. It's mailforseri@gmail.com. You can also send it to me like through notifications on Twitter or Instagram if you want, but I don't check those very often right now because I'm so busy. But hello, yeah, chat is fast, believe it or not. It is actually on slow mode, but we just have that many excited, happy people here. All right, let's see. There we go. And we just have a lot of happy. Oh, it's gonna be bananas. Oh, you guys have no idea. If you thought that I was done with the banana puns and the banana fun, let me tell you, we have so much planned. Also, calm down, Birdos. It's just the stream. I know they can be a little excitable, but that doesn't mean you need to be so alarming. But oh yay, we've already got a whole bunch of fruit emojis. I'm so happy to see that. I assume you guys can hear me then. Okay, can hear. Thank you so much, Osha. I really appreciate you in our Patreon chat letting me know. So you guys can hear me. Hi, Johnny. Oh, and then Yin Yang, you want to know what do I mean? Oh, for what we have planned for our streams and bananas today? I will tell you in just a moment. I do want to let you guys know I've actually been really sick the last few days. I've been so sick that if you watch Zoo Crafting, I mistook one dog for another. Alia is not Holly and Holly is not Alia, and I'm going to have to fess up to that mistake. I've had a little bit of a fever the last few days. Thankfully today I'm finally feeling normal, but I might kind of try to take things slow, and I might drink a lot of extra peach tea. Am I a fruit bat if I'm drinking peach tea? The kinds of questions I have to ask myself. And then once we get going for actually playing niche, I'm actually going to turn the webcam off today just because I feel I probably look fine. Do I look fine or do I look fine? I probably look fine, but I am still kind of like coming up out of my cold. So I'm going to have the webcam off during the actual play of niche, but that's okay because hopefully if I did everything right, you guys will be able to see our game better than ever. It should be much more beautiful than usual. And if you have some trouble loading it, you can tweak like if it's an HD video or you need a lower quality for your internet setting. And I had something else important to tell you guys. I need more tea. New encoding. Oh, you know, just the fact it's an entirely new niche update. So I don't think you guys will be wanting to look at my face. I think you're going to want to be looking at the new bat face and the new sticky tongue face that our wonderful nichelings have, or have the opportunity to have. And because I know some of you probably had no idea that the new update is out, I put a link in the video description, so if you see people going, what update? Where can I get it? How can I make it work? Look in the video description and it will actually have a link to the niche forums where you too can go into the testing branch and you can try out the new update, which will include things like bat wings, a bat face, the ability to eat insects, termite mounds, savanna horns, a sticky tongue face, which is basically like an anteater, so you can eat more insects. There's new bears, a defender bear, and there is a attack bear? Oh, hi everybody! I am so excited to see you! Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. Okay, let me pull up the list really quickly. I had a nice list. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Seri, you goose. There it is. Okay. The new Sandbox features. Oh my gosh. Challenges just changed forever because there is a huge new sandbox feature so that you can set the duration of the nichelings' ages, so we can make them stay a child longer, we can make them stay a baby longer, we can make them pregnant longer, we can make them an adult longer, so we'll have more time with them. You can also change what genes you start with, how many animals you start with, which is really cool. I'm very excited about that. You can change how much damage you take, how much nesting material you have. You can change, there's a setting for blind genes, so you can't actually see the genes, which, oh yeah, my whims are gonna have such a great time. I am so excited. You guys know how much I love blind genes. I won't inflict my passion for blind genes onto you guys today, but that's going to be very helpful for our challenges. So I'll kind of show you guys all of these things as we go through. The peaceful bear is the other bear I forgot, by the way. But all of this is going to be really fun, and we're going to start with a fresh tribe today because of two reasons. For those of you who love the Sweetheart tribe, you probably want to keep them very safe. So we are not going to be loading our Sweetheart save that we normally do today because this is a testing branch and the save files might break. And so we are not going to be poking these Sweethearts until this is out of testing. And two, I think a lot of you guys probably want to see some of the new genes, and it would take us a little while to get to a point where we can play with them with the Sweetheart tribe. So instead, we're going to be creating a brand new tribe with a banana twist that I think you guys are going to enjoy. And I'm going to need your guys' help in naming them and coming up with challenges as they grow up and evolve. It's going to be really cool, and it's going to be fun. Oh, and there's also a couple other things I wanted to mention from the new update. There's the ability to put custom names into the name file for your nichelings. I've already added a few from some of our previous gameplays that I think you guys are going to love. So you may see some familiar names pop up on babies that you have never seen before. So basically you can change the randomized names that nichelings could have. Yeah, and I put some Easter eggs in there already. And you can also change the colors of the gemstones on their chest. So I put in just a whole bunch of new colors that we might play around with a little bit too. I know that's something a lot of people have requested for like story purposes, so I just added like a ton of them in. We might play with that too. But all right, let me go ahead and see how you guys are doing, and then we're gonna get all settled in and started in just a second. Let's see, where's my tea? I'm gonna be drinking a lot of tea. Yeah, Beth, there's some really exciting updates in this. I'm really excited. This is gonna be fun. The Banabots. That's a really cool name, Denisa. Give us the bananas. We will have many bananas. It's going to be awesome. What? Callium, the termites can fight back? Oh my gosh. We gotta remember that, guys. Apparently the termites have the ability to possibly fight back. So just be prepared. Oh, thank you, Lime. Again, I am still kind of like a little weak from getting over my cold, so I appreciate your guys' patience. But okay, so it looks like our live stream is healthy. Everything's fine. If you guys were here last week, you know that Tata went absolutely bananas on us. Pun kind of completely intended there. And we had a lot of problems getting the stream going. I'm using a new encoder. Fancy speak for I change things behind the scenes. Just let me know if things start going wrong when we actually start playing the game, and I will do my best to fix it. But all right. So yeah, we're going to be focusing on fruit. The goal of the day is going to be creating fruit bats who can live successfully on a jungle island. And you guys are actually going to help me build that little tribe. You're going to help me see if we can actually create these fruit bats. And you're going to help me take care of 3 little orphans to get us started. So let me make sure and just everything works. All right, good. Oh my gosh. All right, good. All right, good. It seems like everything is working. Good. Sorry, yeah, potassium. We need more potassium. Oh, and I have my glasses that I can wear if I don't have the webcam up then too. All right, guys. I just want to give it 1 minute because we've only been around for like 10 minutes. So I want to make sure that everyone's doing well. Here we go. Ooh, watermelon. You guys are coming up with some really good fruit names already. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, thanks, Navia. That's really sweet of you. But yes, we're actually going to be starting with 4 nichelings today. So I think we're good to go. Everybody seems to be on top of what's going on. Thank you very much, Jens. I'm going to try to get better. And yes, it is going to be a bit of a banana twist. So we're just going to start diving in. It's probably going to take us a while to make the tribe. I already have almost finished an entire cup of tea. So I might go a little bit slower today, but let's do this, guys. So I'm going to turn off my webcam real quick. There we are, because you guys are going to want to see this. Trust me. Here we go. You're going to want to see the brand new, really amazing sandbox mode. Let me back up so you can find how to find the sandbox mode. You guys ready? Okay. You come over. We're going to make a brand new tribe. We're doing this together. We're going to find our fruit bats, and you come to new game. We're going to go ahead. Oh, what should we name our tribe? That's actually a good place to start. Callium, I'm just waiting for Tata to show up now that they have a chance of doing so. Oh my gosh. Okay. And yeah, Crazy Turkey Girl, I think the stream is really high quality on my end. You might have to adjust your quality, especially if you're watching on mobile. But let me know if there is like a little bit of an issue and I'll fix that. But all right. Oh, yes, this is sandbox mode. Isn't it amazing, Isabel? I cannot wait to show you guys sandbox mode. This is going to be amazing. Oh, the fruitlings. All right, you know what? I kind of love that. We're just going to go with fruitlings. So we are going to try to make a very fruity little fruit bat tribe today. The fruitlings. Let's go into sandbox mode. Poke. Okay, I know this looks normal. This looks totally normal, right? At first I was confused. I was like, wait, sandbox mode, what's going on? I thought you promised me great things. And then we come down to settings. Are you guys ready for this? Boom, settings. Okay, so this is where things are going to start getting really, really fun. This is sandbox settings, and you can actually make custom settings now for your niche games. I won't go too terribly in depth on this because I really think you guys need to play with it yourself in order to fully understand it. But oh my gosh, so here is what it would look like if we made a new setting. Here are the things that are now within our power to control while we play niche, my friends. Whew. I'm going to take this part just a little bit slow so that you guys can kind of understand before we get started. But again, this is stuff that you change for your sandbox game. And we can now change all of these things. You can change the duration of the age, which basically means the default setting is that a baby stays a baby for 2 days. But now we can say, no, I want a baby to be a baby for 12 days, and that would work. Or you could go ahead and say, oh, the child stage, I really want them to have a long time as a child and to have to spend a long time staying close to their parents. So you could change that from 1 to like 10 days if you wanted to. The teenage stage, before they become adults and capable of breeding, but after they have been a kid, that you have to worry about getting swooped up by the blue birds of death, you can actually change from 3, or you can go ahead and you can increase up to like 20 or 25. You can make your teen however old you really want to. Reset to default. There we go. Which is just so cool. So for me, I really think that it would be a lot of fun to have the teenage stage in particular a bit longer so that maybe my nicheling had to apprentice under some other nichelings, which is really fun. And I definitely want to make the adult stage longer, because how many times have we gotten attached, friends? In fact, I'm so serious about this, I have to turn the webcam back on. But how many times have we gotten attached to a adult nicheling and then they die? They have 2 babies and you're like, huzzah, and then death. Boom, they're over. Boom, it's done. They're Dunyan rings. And that's because they normally only have about 19 days to live. Now, we can change that. So if we wanted to spend more time with the adult nichelings, we can crank this sucker up to 100 days. which is just so cool to me. If we really, really, really wanted to spend more time with the adults, we really, 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 really could. Considering even my really long tribes, like the Wims and the Yukirs, have rarely made it into the 1 in 200 days, this is just so cool. Exactly! Too many times. Jassy, Foxkit, Fofana, Liana, White Tiger, Aniverse, see, Isabel, all of you are agreeing with me. Every time we get attached to an adult, we have just enough days with them to go, oh, I see your personality now. I understand who you are. I am so happy to have you in my tribe. And then they're like, wonderful, because I'm dying tomorrow of old age. And poof, then they're gone. So I am so, so, so happy that we now have this. This is actually, out of everything that this update has provided, the number one thing that I really desperately wanted out of this is being able to spend more time with our adult nichelings. And there is, like, if you're concerned, like, that kind of makes the game unbalanced, then you could just have your, like, all your nichelings be adults and you wouldn't ever have to worry about anything. They could just resource collect and defend all the time. That's where you can also tweak how long they're a baby, how long they're a child or a teen, and you can also change how long they're pregnant for, which I think is really useful because the pregnancy, making them pregnant for longer kind of just is another way to balance out the fact that they would live longer now. So I'm really, really happy for this. Right, Moonstar? Yeah, if your tribe keeps dying out, this would be really, really fun. Yeah, you can, I think 30 days is about the time that I'm going to make our nichelings be adults, because it would almost double. I kind of want to almost double our nichelings adult lifespan and then have like the last few days of their life really kind of be an elderhood where they kind of quiet down. Then that would give you time if you just desperately had to have one more baby, or if you just really, really wanted to be able to let your nichelings have like a funeral ceremony, which sounds dramatic, but we have done funeral ceremonies for our nichelings before. But we'll talk about the actual specifics for the days that we're going to do in a minute. This is just so I can show you guys all of the new settings because they're so cool. I was just like on tippy toes of excitement this morning with everything. But if you also wanted to continue to either make this a more challenging experience for yourself, or you also wanted to feel like you could balance the game out a little bit more, you can even change the damage and the healing multipliers. Because remember, when nichelings get damaged, it doesn't take off their HP. It takes off the amount of days they have to live. So if you have a nicheling that can live to 100 and it gets chomped by the meanest, toughest Barina with the sharpest claws and fangs, who is just like, I'm going to eat you for lunch, and it just chunk on your nicheling. And you're like, oh my gosh, and it did like 5 damage. If your nicheling lives to 100, you still have 95 days left. So that could be kind of unbalanced. So what you can do is you could actually go ahead and you could multiply how much damage that does. So maybe your nichelings are really squishy. They just are very tasty. Everything wants to eat them. Somehow everything's teeth just hurts more than usual. You could crank that up so that the enemy damage would be like a 10. So then it would take a 1/10 of a 100-day nicheling's life off. And if you're worried that like, oh, this feels so overpowered, you can make your nichelings starve to death faster. You could be like, hey, if you go a day without food, that's like 50 days of your life is gone. Half your life is gone. You could be that dramatic about it. Environmental damage, I believe, would be things like drowning. I guess I'd have to test this out, but I don't really want to. So yeah, that would be for the environment as well. So that like I think that's like if you drowned. What are some other environmental damages that you can take actually? That's a good question. And we're gonna set the actual times in a minute, guys. Don't worry, this isn't our actual setting. There we go. Oh, that's so cute. I know, right, Fofana? This is really, really cool. And then with healing, I've often felt like getting person out is so hard to do that it would be really nice if Pursnout had a little bit more of an influence on nichelings, and now you can actually do that. Oh, those are also, I wonder if this would work on Pursnout or Healing Fruit, actually. Healing Fruit can be kind of hard to have, so I actually think like restoring 5 on Healing Fruit would be really nice. Oh, Fire, I actually have never run my nicheling into fires yet in niche, so that's actually something I've not done, Callium. But cactuses might be environmental damage, toxic berries might be environmental damage. A gluttony challenge, 1 day without food means you die instantly. Backlog, that sounds brilliant. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. So yeah, there's a lot of different types of ways that you can tweak your game now. So even if you do increase the age, which for me is so appealing because I get very, very, very attached to my nichelings and I just feel like it takes their life away too quickly, then you can balance that out by making the environment more damaging, running into enemies, much, much, much more of a threat. And I kind of have always felt like the healing fruit should heal more than just one, because it's almost like, okay, you saved yourself 1 day. It took 3 days to walk to the fruit. What was the point? Or something like that. So there's so many, so many ideas that I'm really excited about. All right. And then let me show you guys. You guys ready? Yeah, there's fire, Esther. There's fire. I have not actually had my nichelings on a savanna long enough to see the fire more than once. And I've never had my nicheling get burned by fire. We're gonna have to make some tea in just a minute here. Oh, Kumquat is such a sweet name, Taco Place. I like that idea. But yeah, are you guys ready to go look at the genes? Because this is only like the beginning of the sandbox settings, guys. There's a lot more to show you for this update. It is so freaking excited. What? Fire insta-kills? Jeez, no wonder I've not made my nichelings run into fire before. How did you... Lily and Tanya... Yeah, there's fire, guys. In the savannah. We've seen it once. It was... Professor Callium just posted... it was in the Legend Hunters, but they never ended up on fire. See, Professor Callium, you are amazing. You are the official nicheling professor through and through. All right, you guys ready? Okay, we're going to do this. All right, joink. Ah, now this is interesting. Okay, so this is still in sandbox mode. This is as you're setting up for your new game. Again, you can save these settings so that you can use the exact same settings from multiple starts if you wanted to. So you do not, and that's wonderful. It means you do not have to manually do all of this every single time you want to do a new sandbox game. You create the sandbox game profile, you save the settings, and then you can reload your game from those settings as many times as you want, which is really, really cool, and actually going to be featured in the next Let's Play that we're doing for Niche, just to let you guys know. But what I've just done is we've gone to gene settings. This is where you create the nichelings to start your tribe with. So this traditionally is the Adam and Eve nicheling that have randomized names, some randomized traits, and traditionally, yeah, oh, you guys see him, you guys see Mathic. I love how many of you guys have noticed. I love how many of you guys have noticed that Mathic is there. Yeah. So I mentioned earlier that you can also change the name files. I did. I opened up the name files. I put in a lot of Easter eggs. You can change the syllables. So you know how nichelings often have names like Yu-Li or Yuki, for instance, from like our Yuki god, or La-Ra, different syllables where it's like 2 letters that you put together, and for like making 2 syllables become a name. Well, you can add syllables to a niche notepad now, like a name list in a notepad file, or you could add actual names. So I did go through, I added in some of our very popular nichelings of the past and some of our nicheling gods, and Mathic has just shown up, and he is from our nicheling Ice Age challenge we're currently doing that I really have to hurry up on, and he is the god of volcanoes and fire, and his full name actually shows up now instead of just syllables, because you can put full names in there, which is just so cool. But this screen right here, is where you will actually be able to prepare the nichelings that you want to start your tribe with, like I mentioned. And if you notice, there's a plus button down here. You could start with more than 2 nichelings now. You can actually start, like now I've made another Maffic male. Here's Black Rose, a female. You can actually start with more than 2. We could, like here, this would start with 4 nichelings. This would start with 5 nichelings. This would start with 6 nichelings. You may notice something about the name on this particular one, which is now officially part of our niche name list, just so you know. But yeah, this is so cool. So you can start with more than 2. And today, when we do our live stream, we will be starting with more than 2 nichelings. We are, however, going to remove these guys for just a minute. Black Rose! Oh, we definitely need to add the name Blue, and we definitely need to add the name Boli. Yeah, you guys knew it. Banana's name is officially permanently part of our tribe forever now. So it has a chance of randomizing with any baby boy born. So... yeah, this is so cool. And right, Shaded Shadow, it is so much fun that you no longer just have to start with 2. And what's even more fun is you can customize everything about the ones that you start with. So let's jump over here for Varus, for instance. And right now, okay, I'm going to go a little slower because I don't want to confuse people. I played with this earlier, so it makes sense to me. But we're going to go to this edit button right here so that we can actually edit the female nicheling that you could start with. We go over to edit, and you can change her name up here, clearly. So we can alter her name. You could change if it is going to be a female nicheling, a male nicheling, or if it could be either gender nicheling. So you can actually change it so that you could start with randomly males or females. Like you may not even know if you end up with a tribe of all females to start with, a tribe of all males to start with. I think that would make it really exciting if you wanted to do something like a lone wolf or a Amazon tribe. Now, instead of having a male where you're like, now what do I do? Because you always have to start with the Adam and Eve. You could start with all females and just see how long you could keep that going without keeping any males in your tribe. And for some people, that's a really fun challenge. So that's going to be really cool too. And yeah, you could make the most OP nichelings you wanted, Taco Plays, or you could randomize everything about your nichelings, which I think is really fun. Oh, my cam is over the list area. I forgot my cam was even on. All right, there we go. Here we go. Cam off. I got too excited. Here's what it looks like. You could have male nicheling, female nicheling. You could have randomized genders, which is really fun. You can change their ranks if you wanted to change it right away. I really don't use ranks very often, but alphas will always eat first in a tribe for the people who do like to use that. And you can also change the age that they actually start at, by the way, guys. So remember earlier when we were messing around with the age settings? This is kind of important to pay attention to, because what happens if you add 2 + 1 + 3? I'm going to sit back and feel like a school teacher for a second. And everybody, what is 2 + 1 + 3? And Shaded Shadow, excellent question. I will explain what the forbidden genes are in just a second. There we go. Mystic, you were the fastest. Yep, 6. So that would be a nicheling who would be 6 days old. A 6-day-old nicheling would be on the last day of their teenage years. So if you have a nicheling that starts at 7 days, that means you have a nicheling that starts as an adult. So that is a good way to kind of explain why it says 7 days minimum start here. That means that this nicheling will be on their 7th day of life, and for the current age, that means that the nicheling would be an adult, a 1-day adult. And if we came over here and changed it so that babies were babies for 10 days, then you really want to remember that, because now when it says minimum and maximum start age of 7 days, that nicheling would still be a baby. So just remember that when you're playing with the age starts, because if you forget to change this, then you're going to suddenly have nothing but a baby nicheling sitting there looking at you terrified, wondering what you have done to it. So yeah, just remember to do the math when you have your minimum and maximum start ages. But also, this means if you wanted to give yourself a really, really interesting like playthrough, you could make it so that your nicheling could start as a baby or could start as an elder, like 5 days away from death if your nichelings live to 100 days. So it's really cool. I really think that'd be a lot of fun, because then, I mean, if you imagine it, now you could change the tribe size, you could change what kind of genes they are, you could change their names, you could change also what age you start with. How amazing would that be for a random challenge? I just think that would be so much fun. And River, you guys actually get access to the update. Yeah, River. Like, I have a link in the video description. Everybody has access to the update. You just need to look at the niche forms. The link is in the video description. So yeah, I really, really, really love that. I know, baby nicheling. Can you believe what they've done to you? Baby nicheling. So I know, right? Right, Taikati? That is just so much fun. Right, Matril? I absolutely love this, because I'm sure those of you who are saying like, oh my gosh, I love this, this is so cool, it all is because you probably can imagine the challenges and the way that you can make every single game of niche that you play is already kind of different, but now it's going to be like really, really, really different, right? Okay, I'm going to scooch over here because I'm adamantly excited about all this. So now there's all of these different ways that you could make every version of niche that you play so different. So that's going to be really fun. And then I think the action points, yes, okay, it worked. Okay, so I added in a ton of hex codes, which are how you, basically they're the numbers and letters that you use to display color on computers, to just butcher the definition of a hex code to heck and back. But there used to only be like 4 or 5 action point colors, which are the gemstones on their chest. Oh, and Mr. Lightman, I have a link in the video description to like a nice little tidy list on the forums for the update, but I am explaining what the updates have done too. But you can see I added in like black to go as a gemstone in case we might really have like an evil nicheling, or maybe a nicheling who we might say works against the tribe, so might destroy nest, attack nichelings. Having more gemstones for a lot of people is really going to make it more open, and being able to come up with a wide variety of gameplay, a wide variety of colors, and just kind of like mentally note, hey, this nicheling has all black gemstones. They are my evil nicheling. Their whole life they're going to try to fight against the tribe. Or this nicheling is all pink. This one is like the one who likes to live in the flower area. So it really, really, really helps for everybody's stories and how you do things. I know. And what's forbidden? So forbidden genes that are listed here are the genes that you will never start your nichelings with. So the forbidden genes just means if it is in this list right here, then these genes you will never have your starter nichelings start with. So that includes things like deformed paw, hemophilia, yellow fur, red fur, Barina ears, round ears. A lot of the things that you have to unlock very specifically, like wings, peacock tail, scorpion tail, bird beak, you can come in and you can add any of the genes in here. I'm kind of shocked that the like prehistoric genes aren't listed here. Maybe they're just not listed here for like story purposes, but you can go ahead and you can put the forbidden genes in here too if you really wanted to, which I think is pretty fun. So if you wanted to say like your nichelings that you start with would never ever start with, I don't know, Barina hind legs, you could add that in. Or you could say, heck to that, I want to be able to start with everything. And you could just chop, and voila, now nothing is forbidden. Maybe something should be forbidden. This is the fruitlings though. Oh, and thank you, Travis. Hello and welcome. Welcome to our little sponsorship. You now have access to all sorts of cute little emojis. I really appreciate that. That sincerely helps. Trust me. YouTube's always wonky donkey early in the month. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. Yeah, you could ban. I wonder what happens if you ban all the genes. Oh, there goes our little cow plant. Welcome, little cow plant buddy. You sit right there. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Travis. The elephant foot gene, Kira, is actually the mammoth foot gene. And I really like that. And we're not going to, you can see some of the new genes. We'll look into those in just a second. But right now, nothing is forbidden. So then you'll notice the bottom category right here. This is building your starter nicheling. So this would actually be how your nicheling is going to look. And right now, if we showed the possible animal, it would pull from any of the genes and only say that she has normal eyesight, high fertility, and A and B immunity. So only like those 1, 2, 3 things. And she also does not have albinism or melanism. Only those things have been decided. But we could say, like, heck to that. Maybe she has recessive and dominant albinism and melanism. So we could do that. We could say, just let her immunity genes be completely random. So you might end up with a sickly nicheling as one of your starters. You might end up with 2 nichelings who should not have babies together as one of your starters. So you could change all of that. Do you guys want to see the possible animal for what it could be? Because I'm kind of curious. Like, I don't know if it will show a baby or an adult, but do you guys want to go ahead and see? So if it was all random, what would we have? Yeah, you can make designer nichelings cast, basically. And yes, solar, that is actually something that you can do. Because you can make designer nichelings and you can come through and pick every single one of their genes, you can now recreate some of your nichelings. Yes, you guys want to see her? You guys want to see her? Okay, let's go ahead. 3, 2, 1, boink. I shouldn't love her, but I do. Everyone, we're not going to keep her, so don't get too upset. Because we actually have a very special different story to start with. But here is an example of what could happen if literally the only things we left alone were that she'll have normal eyesight, dominant, and that she'll be fertile. We have now created Raris. So this is what, mind you, she could potentially look like. This is not who we will actually start with. This is just an example of what you could have. So don't come in here and create this, leave everything random and go, oh, my nicheling's gonna look like that. Because she might not. All of the genes are set to random in the settings. She could look completely different when you restarted. If you like the nicheling that you see, then you need to come through and you need to put like, okay, so she has F immunity, and she's got G immunity. Ah, she faded. Basically, don't get attached. You'd want to take a screenshot or take notes and then put all of that into the genetics bar. This is just an example because like now, if I hit show possible animal again, this is what she would look like with those kinds of traits. So yeah, this is kind of really fun. Again, she could be completely different when we actually play the game. We have no idea. If you like what you see, you need to take notes and you need to put each of those traits in the dominant and recessive slots or else you will never see her again. So this is, she's so pretty. This is Raris in a different life where her genes have re-randomized and she's actually sporting the brand new Savannah horns, which have just been added into the game. Oh, that's so cute. She is like a little hedgehog. However, you may note that now, because we did not designate it, she has a chance of starting with 2 deformed paws. So be very careful when you are designing your custom randomized nichelings, because you could start with a nicheling who just can't even feed themselves. So you got to be very, very careful. Yeah, double deformed paw. It's a hedgelope! Oh my gosh, you guys, that's so awesome. It's a hedgelope. Woo! Oh, yeah, she's a hedgelope. She's a hedgelope. That's true. Oh, thank you, Travis. I'm happy that you're here too. So it's just a possibility yet, but it's really fun. I really, really like that too. But you could change a ton of things. So say we wanted to start with like a snow touch nicheling who's definitely an albino. Now we will, because we changed the gene to albinism. So we left everything else alone, but we would end up with an albino nicheling for sure. Or say that we wanted to have like a nicheling. Let's pick a color. A nicheling. There we go. Say we wanted to start with a nicheling who had, let's go Cookie Tribe. Chestnut brown fur with, and we wanted to make sure that she had like maybe black pattern and spots, and everything else was fine. Now we will have a nicheling that will have chestnut brown fur and spots. We should every time, actually. Oh, that's right. You need to actually, you have to make sure everything is set, because she actually ended up with no pattern. Ooh, and the recessive, and that somehow took dominance. All right, let me do it again. Okay, now we have an albino nicheling. Now we have a melanistic nicheling. And there we go. Now we have a nicheling that would have the actual, now we'd have a nicheling that would have the actual look. Oh, and thank you, Nymph. Yeah, my cursor is just, it's not working right now. That's just going to have to be the way it is. I'll have to fix that later. But yeah, I really love this. I love this. So clearly you can make your starts extremely unique. I really like that you can make the gender random as well. I really like that you could forbid certain genes. So if you just really cannot stand having a start that has Crackerjaw. I saw somebody mention earlier, you always start with Crackerjaw, so put Crackerjaw in the forbidden spot. You could do that. And then just go and just start. So that's what you can do. 1 to 95 days possibility there. So that's probably, to me, the second most exciting part about the update so far. And then finally, these other couple things are pretty easy and fast to explain so that we can get ourselves started on our fruit bat tribe today. But you can change the gameplay start conditions. Let me put the little webcam away so that you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. And Barbara, if you're having trouble and you really want to do this update, it is a test update. It's only available if you check out the instructions in the niche form that I have in the video description for you guys. But all right, and then for the start conditions, if you guys remember, you normally start with 20 food, but you can go ahead and start with like 1,000 if you wanted to. It might be kind of fun to have a tribe that was just explorers who just lived off of the food their ancestors had left for them. And you kept going and tried to see how far you could get in 1,000 food. That might be kind of fun. You can also change how much nesting material you start with as well. So that is something you can do too. And this, I kind of want to do like a chef kiss. I kind of just want to be like, mwah, because this is excellent right here. This is excellent. This is enabling a tribe size limit. I have no idea how it will actually work. But you guys know one of my biggest problems with our niche adventures is that our tribes get too big, the gameplay slows down to a molasses level of crawl, and I just can't keep up with everybody on the level of depth that I want to. So if you wanted to do a lone wolf challenge, you could potentially try this. I have no idea how it would work, because if you have one nicheling, like, what happens when they die? But you can now set a tribe size limit. So it would be like, if you wanted to set it to, you could only have 12 nichelings. There you go. If you want to edit it so that you can only ever have a maximum of like 20 nichelings, there you go. No idea how that actually works in gameplay, but it exists there. And then finally, the other two things that I'm super excited about in this setting, blind gene mode. So if you wanted to make it, one of my favorite gameplay styles is blind genes, because it's really, really fun to not really know what the recessives are in your nicheling, to have no idea, like, okay, what are you actually carrying? You can't look at your cat or your dog and be like, yes, I see. Although my cat is a tabby cat, it carries some tuxedo patterning, which, for those of you who are really into cat genetics, I know that's not how tabby and tux work. Cats have amazingly complex genetics. This is just a random example, fictional example. But you can't really look at like your tabby cat and be like, yes, if you and that cat had kittens, you would have tuxedo kittens because you both have recessive tuxedo genes. So I actually find it really fun for my gameplay, especially in challenges, to have no idea what mysteries we could have unless we had a bunch of babies. So I actually find that really fun. Some people may not. And if you're just sick and freaking tired of trying to figure out what the new genes are, lucky for you, my friend, you could just go ahead and unlock them. Like, boom. You've unlocked all the genes. You can toss them in the mutation menu. Have at it. Have fun, my friends. And then there's world setting, which I think I got a little bit too excited about. Okay. Then there's world setting. So if you really wanted to make things interesting for yourself, you could go ahead and make it so that you, I'm trying to figure out, like, how would I explain this? If you wanted to create a world where everything was always peaceful and your little nichelings never had to worry about defending themselves, you could remove all Berina, remove all birds of prey, remove the killer Berina. And if you wanted to conquer the jungle for freaking once, you could just take out all those apes that will kill you as soon as you step foot into the jungle. Boom, boom, boom. So you can take out all the predators. If you really find the rogue male like a little uncomfortable, you don't want to play with rogue males, you can remove rogue males entirely. If you're sick and tired of the gold leeches, you can get rid of them. Where are all the fish? Who knows? They're gone. You can remove them. If you don't want any random nichelings roaming around, in which case I'd be slightly concerned over your sense of natural gameplay, you could remove those as well. If you wanted to remove tree stumps, healing plants, seaweed, regrowing grass. I mean, to be honest, for our Ice Age challenge, wouldn't this be perfect? To just be like, okay, no grass. But you would leave regrowing grass. And then we would know every piece of grass we saw was safe for our Ice Age challenge nichelings to have, because one of their challenge is not to pull up the grass around the world, because they can't harvest grass unless it's regrowing grass. So that would be really useful, because then we could be like, the grass died, it's the Ice Age. The only grass that's left is a little hardier, so we can still collect from it. So you can do that too. So I think that that's really fun. Let's see, thorns. If you get, like, sometimes I feel like the blocking vine roots are a little excessive, so you could remove those if you wanted to. If you wanted to make it so there's never a permanent nest, you always have to build your own nest, there you have it. If you wanted to make it so that there's never stag moles, okay. If you wanted to remove ice blocks and really make the Yukio tribe mad at you, you could do that. If you wanted to get rid of fire, hot springs, termite hills, you could. So all of these things are things you can now do in your world settings, but they are not things we are going to be doing. So let's go back and get rid of that. And I will show you guys what I have been working on, and then I shall make some tea, and then we shall get this party started. But before I do, my friends, I have the tiniest bit of water left, also known as non-flavored tea. And I would love to know, what do you guys think, before we get started on explaining the fruit bats, is the most exciting of the update parts to you? Because I'm really curious. I would really love to know, out of everything that you've just seen, I want to know what you guys love. Also, Olivia, yeah, do you hear Tribe be like, curse the update? That was the last of my non-flavored tea. Termites, everything, batlings. Oh yeah, Kayla, kitty cat. Yeah, puppins, there's termites now. We talked about it a little bit earlier. The custom starters, Mighty Feral Fang, I agree. The bat wings. Oh, so many of you guys are excited about the bat wings. Oh yeah, this is gonna be really fun. This is going to be really fun. The gene notifications, yes, backlog. Thank you for pointing that out. Also part of the update is that now when you unlock a gene, you will be notified what gene you unlocked. That has always been like a little bit, I wouldn't say a pet peeve, but I have such a Swiss cheese brain that I'm always like, wait, what gene did I just unlock? And then you open it up and there's so many now, you're like, I have no idea. So you now get notified what gene you unlock. Bats, reviving some of your nichelings. I love that idea. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a little tough. So Like Lily Tuff just mentioned that she's looking forward to reviving some of her nichelings. That's actually something that I plan on doing for the future of our stories. What I will do is sometimes we might have a tribe kind of split and go two different directions. And we might have two, like we might do a night and day tribe. That might be really fun. And what we could do is have like the same, like a nicheling that we had to leave on an island. We can now recreate that nicheling to the day of their age, to exactly what their genes were, and we could follow the story of two tribes that had to part ways, and then in the future we could even bring them back together by taking their descendants and recreating like one descendant from this tribe, one descendant from that tribe, and having them come back together and just kind of knitting the story together and apart through being able to custom create the nichelings. So I'm really, really, really excited about that, because it would have been really cool to say, like, when we lost one of our Yukir tribes, we had to leave a healthy middle-aged nicheling to a blizzard, like to an avalanche once, because we had to get off the island. And it would have been really cool to restart with that nicheling on an island that was like an icy island, just one nicheling, and see if we could allow that nicheling to have a life. Like, we abandoned a nicheling to an avalanche. We just couldn't bring him with us. We were starving. We had to leave. And if I had been able to recreate that nicheling and all of its details on a snowy island and say that it climbed out of the avalanche, and now will it find a tribe of its own? Will it be able to reunite with its tribe? That would have been so cool. That would have been amazing. So I am really excited about being able to create the custom nichelings for the sake of the stories that we could tell with it. And the more you start picking apart what you could do with the sandbox, the more I think that this is the most powerful update ever for storytellers like us. All right, let's see. Oh, is it so hot? That's so sad, Kit Kat. I hope the little bats do better. Oh, and the bird beaks can eat insects as well. Thank you, Galaxy Cat. And yes, I saw that, Tiger Star. Thank you. I'm aware of that. Yeah, revive. Oh, and there we go. Party Lemur, you're on top of things. Speaking of reviving the nichelings, would you guys like to have a sneak peek of, in fact, I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna go ahead and show you, now that we've gone through all the updates, we've talked about their story potential. Today's story is going to be brought to you by banana, but not in the way that you may think it will be. I need more water and I need more tea. So I will leave you with the seed, the very small sprout of what we are going to be working with our fruitling tribe now, my friends. So I'm so excited. You can see my smile. I am so excited. I've got to turn off the webcam because I don't think I have enough room. But I would like to introduce you, my friends, to a very special relative of banana. I would like to introduce all of you to Banana-ni. Dun 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 dun. Banana-ni-ni-ni-ni-ni-ni-ni-ni-ni-ni. Banana-ni-ni-ni-ni-ni. Pardon. Banana's sister. And she is going to be starting our tribe off today because Banini is going to have discovered 3 lost little orphans who were separated from the bat colony that they were part of. They are going to be children. We are going to make children kind of stick into the child age for longer than usual in this tribe, and she is going to be responsible for protecting and raising those children and trying to guide these recessive bat gene carrying babies towards the jungles that they need to go to reunite with their fruit tribe elders. So that's going to be the basis of the story. We're going to be starting with 4 nichelings, 1 adult, 3 children. We're going to be expanding the life stages. All 3 children are going to be having the recessive, not displayed to make it fun, but recessive bat genes. We are going to basically randomize everything else about them, so we won't know if we start with all boys, all girls, we won't know what their immunity will be like, and we are going to try to have banini protect the 3 little orphans that she has found. And like I said, just hopefully launch them at least in the direction of a jungle so that they can try to give their descendants the wings that they have lost and become wonderful, happy fruit bats once again. So it's going to be really, really fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully, yeah, it's just like Thimbleweed raising the kits. Is Nee part Nene Goose? Oscar. Oscar. Okay, Oscar did something special. Hang on. Oscar, I'm so proud you brought up Nene Gooses. This is my Nene. This is the only endemic species of goose to Hawaii. And this is my Nene plushie that I got from the national park on Honolulu. So I had to point that out. I'm very happy about this. There you go. You sit right there. So I'm gonna have my Nene goose next to me whilst we play today. But all right, tea break everyone. Thank you, Raven. I will be right back. Once we get started, I'm gonna have webcam off because I'm already a little bit tired. So thank you guys for your patience. Time for tea. I will return shortly. If you guys could, don't spam them now, but I'm going to need some fruit-related names for the 3 orphans we will have and some ideas for them. To make it just kind of fun, we're not going to have them display their bat genes, but all of them will have the recessive bat genes and everything else randomized. So we're going to have some fun with this. So I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, Colin, that was really cute of you. These are not technically commercials. These are custom-made ads that my patrons and I put together to celebrate various things that we love about our pixel biology community. They last basically as long as it takes to make some tea. So this is basically just me saying I will return shortly. But that was really cute. They're not real commercials, but I'm quite flattered if you think so. Also, Trinket, I'm so happy to see the durians represent. I actually had a durian for the first time over Christmas break. But those of you guys who are on PC, look up and see if you have a poll for your stream experience, because there's actually a poll that asks you guys what the best fruit is. Options for those of you guys who can't see it are oranges and apples, durians, and then also the banana, of course. But yeah, if you know what a durian is, let me know if you like it or not. And thank you very much, Eagle Queen. Fun fact, one of my goals is actually to say we have completed the Fruit Bat Challenge. If we can get to the jungle, survive in the jungle, And then we are going to try to create a queen of the fruit bats named Stella Luna, but that's probably going to take us a couple streams to reach. So Stella Luna is actually, believe it or not, the secret end goal that you just revealed. And if you guys like Stella Luna, let me know. Yeah, Lily, just to let you know, none of us like the durian either. Aw, thank you, Diamond Lover. I'm really glad you enjoy the ads. Tea is almost done, guys. Hang in there. Also, I have a question for you guys. So, should we name the nichelings before or after we start the game? So, should we name them before we know what they look like or after we know what they look like? Because would it be kind of funny to have like a purple nicheling named Lime? Or do you want to give them names that kind of fit? I kind of think it'd be funny to name them before we see them. All right, I am back. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Oh my goodness. I got more cold medicine while I was out too, so I'm really happy about that. And thank you, Oscar, because now I have a Nene sitting in my lap and I am cuddling my little Nene plushie. I really appreciate that. Also, I agree with, I think I'm gonna go, all of you guys who are saying let's name them before, we're going to do it before because we'll have a chance to name all of our nichelings who are born after they are born in the future. So we'll definitely do that. But how do you guys like Banini? I think she's going to be really, really cool because she is going to watch over, she is going to protect, and she is going to try to take care of the little nichelings who have fallen into her care. Because she was just minding her own business, going about things the banana tribe way, when she stumbled upon these 3 lost little orphans. So I'm really excited to see how Banana's sister does taking care of them. Hopefully nothing will happen to them. So let's back up a little bit though, because now I need your guys' suggestions on how long we should make the age levels. This is probably going to be a little chaotic to get answers from you guys, so I'm going to kind of tweak it and then ask you guys what you think. All right, there we go. I'm thinking maybe 4, 6, well, maybe 4, 6, 4, 42. I'm kind of thinking that. I'm kind of thinking I want to, because we have to think about bats, right? And if you think about bats, then I feel like, because if you think about bats, how many of you guys, in fact, now I have to get the picture. You guys know what it looks like when a bat has a little baby, right? You guys know what baby bats look like with their moms, right? Fruit bat with baby. Hang on. This is essential. You have to get a good, wonderful view. I feel like bats are a lot of work as a bat mom to take care of because you fly around the place, right? So hang on. I've got to fix this because you guys have to know what it looks like. It's so precious and so cute. Baby bats are a lot of work because as bat mama, you have to carry them. I mean, look at this. Isn't this the most precious thing? Oh my gosh. And they're mammals. You guys know they're mammals, not birds. So they definitely need to be carried around quite a bit. So I feel like a baby batling would definitely have to like cling to its mother quite a bit. It would be really, really dependent. It really wouldn't be able to do a lot because unlike like a baby wolf or a fox cub or a kitten, those you can kind of like shove into the nest spot and be like, hey, don't die while I'm away, and trot off, and the baby like just hangs out. The baby bats have to hold on to their mother, or they have to be held by a baby bat babysitter, which do exist. Another member of the bat social group who will pass the baby over to another member, depending on the species of their social group. And there are baby bat babysitters who have to hold the baby and hang upside down, holding the baby until mom gets back, and then pass off baby bat back to mom. So I feel like baby bats are extremely dependent when they're babies and when they're children. But I want them to be able to do a little bit. So I think having the child age a little longer is better. So I definitely think that would be really fun. Like baby bat babysitters, oh, they're so precious. I mean, they're just so cute. They're just so cute. Do they get paid in fruits? Oh, party lemur, that cracks me up. No, it's just part of like being a good social bat, I think. But that's my justification for why I have 10 days worth of life as a child and a teenager, or as a baby and a child. And then I think teen, I kind of want to last 4 days just to indicate that like once you learn to fly, it's kind of sink or swim at that point. You know what I mean? So we might just have 4 days where they're like, woo, I know how to move around by myself now. I know how to do things. I'm not ready to have kids myself, but we're good to go. So that's kind of my justification there. And then for pregnancy, I think 3 days pregnant is probably pretty good, just to kind of balance it out. Let me see. Oh, I'm so happy that so many of you are happy about the baby bats. I think that they're just so cute. Now, here's a question. I'm going to increase healing. I always have felt like the healing fruits should do more. So I kind of feel like healing should be maybe up to like a 3 at least. Because healing fruit, I feel like that should be really powerful. And if we just like really upped the age, here, maybe like 4 on healing fruit. And I kind of been thinking a more dangerous environment would be cool. So maybe like 3 on environmental damage, but everything else I feel like leaving alone. What do you guys think? Does this look good? Because once we decide on this, we can make our other nichelings and get moving. Two times damage. And actually, Moonswan, the reason I picked 42 days as an adult is A, I have numbers dyslexia, so I struggle a lot with math. But B, I want a cooldown period for being an adult where you actually, yeah, I think we should definitely do at least 2 times damage. Maybe not so much hunger damage. I mean, they lick bats and they eat sweater, or they eat sweater, sorry. I glanced over and suddenly my Patreon Discord has pictures of hairless guinea pigs and they're talking about knitting sweaters for hairless guinea pigs. And I was so distracted by the idea of, like, I mean, there's bats in sweaters. You guys have seen bats in sweaters, right? I mean, everybody has seen baby bats in their little baby bat, like, wraps, right? Clearly. But yeah, my apologies. They don't eat sweaters. Patreon chat was being adorable. Cause they were, and for those of you who need to know, yes, this is what rescue baby bats look like. You have to bat burrito them and then give them a little bat pacifier cause they're so cute. Sorry, they don't actually eat sweaters. They eat insects. I was trying to say insects, and then I looked over. They lick fruit. I have a cold, in my defense. I'm still recovering. Be nice to the goose. Be nice. Here's a baby bat picture to distract you guys. Bat Nana. Yeah, they're just so cute. Little baby bat burritos, because they like to be nice and snug. They're just so freaking cute when they're little rescues. But all right, so that's my justification for things. I think this is probably good. Hopefully I didn't like tweak things too much. We'll just have to dive in and see if I made it too hard, too easy, not enough. But we need to remember if we want them to be babies, 1 to 4 days will be babies. 5 to 10 days will be child. So we don't want them to be over probably 10 days old because I want her to have to raise these children. So we might want to start with them 5 days old or 4 days old. So there's 1 day where they're just helpless babies that we have to sit there and kind of look over. But I also have adults set to this because I kind of imagine the last 4 days of their life to be a winding down period of elderhood, personally, where they just kind of relax for the last 4 days, hopefully. All right, you guys ready? So now we have banana. Let's see. Let's do some quick math. She needs to be at least 15 days old. Pretty darn sure. Well, actually, if adult is 42 days, hopefully, yeah. Because she needs to be at least 10. Yeah, she has to be 15 days old if we're going to have her be an adult. So, oi, scooch. Come on. All right, 15. I hope this works. We'll have to see. And here we go. So we're going to make 3 new babies. Apparently this one wants to be known as Black Rose. We're going to name this one. Let's see. We're going to go ahead. And what are our days again? Sorry, like I said, I have number dyslexia, so I have a hard time with this. Let's do 4 days so that we have them start as babies, like little innocent lost babies for 1 day, and then they'll become children the next day. Oh, Kumquat! I love the name Kumquat. Okay, we're gonna have one be Kumquat because that might be a good name that could actually go for either male or female since we're setting the gender to random. Oh, I'm so excited. But if we lined everything up, this is what kumquat, oh, little kumquat, hi, buddy. This is what kumquat could look like. It won't be what he actually looks like, but man, I could play with this forever. Look at the variety. Ooh, that one's so cool. Oh my gosh, he's awesome. This is so fun. All right, we're gonna have kumquat be one of them. And I think we're going to give them normal eyesight, like we're going to give them randomized eyesight. I basically want to like randomize literally everything about them except for, in fact, yeah, we're going to randomize like everything about them except for giving them recessives on the bat wing gene. So recessive bat wing, which means we do actually have a chance that potentially one of these babies could end up as a full-grown bat, just so you know. And then let's find recessive. Where's my snouts? And recessive for the bat head. So there we go. Insect collecting, smelling, and hearing would go up. And no, I'm not going to make them blind. That would be really too hard, because then once one of my female dies, we'd be in big trouble. But everything else is going to be randomized. What do you guys think about that? It could make, oh, well, that baby would be blind. I did leave it because, you know, blind as a bat is sort of a saying. So I did kind of leave it so that we could potentially start with a blind baby. Oh, this is so cool. Look at that. Oh, we get one bat wing. We get one bat wing. This is perfect. Maybe the other wing was damaged when the babies got blown away by the big storm. This guy started with the bat snout. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. I think this is actually the dominant line. That's why. Okay, I have to swap it. Oh, I see now. The dominant and recessive line changes. Keep an eye out for that, guys, or else you could get in trouble, I think. Give me just a second. What about this one? Look at that. That is so cool. That is so cool. I think that's how it works. Yeah, now it's on the recessive line. Here. Ooh, and this one has like the little ant eater snout. Sorry about the spoilers. All right, yeah, this is going to be fun. Yeah, this is going to be really fun. Should we forbid anything? No, I think we're not gonna overthink it too much. We're just gonna kind of start with kumquat like this. Now here's another really cool thing you can do, guys. Look at this. We just cloned everything about kumquat other than the name. So now all we have to do is just rename this nicheling, which is so much fun. All right, so another name. We have kumquat. And let's see, I'm gonna go with kumquat kiwi. We're gonna go with kiwi. Because I see that. And yeah, so that's not how recessive genes normally work, but that's how this one's gonna work. We now have it properly on the recessive line, thank goodness. So this one's gonna be kiwi, could be male or female. And I kind of want to go with cucumber, to be completely honest, guys. Kumquat, kiwi, and cucumber. Because, or clementine! Oh, like another kind of K name. I want to go with another name that kind of goes with, this one wanted to be Mathic. Let's see, did I get a clone? Yeah, I got a clone. So many names, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna get coconut, kumquat, kiwi, and coconut. Oh my gosh, okay, you guys. Clementine, cucumber, or coconut. I want to pick from among those. So we can do clementine, cucumber, or coconut. Kumquat, kiwi, and then all K's. Yeah, I kind of want to go with like cocoa nut. Or we could do clementine, or we could do cucumber. Oh, this one's not a clone. What? Get out of here. Sorry, little buddy. Coconut. Okay, I think coconut like overwhelmingly won. Yeah, this one's a good clone. Okay, come back here, kiwi. And good. All this is set. Okay, so coconut won. So we're gonna go with coconut. There we go. So we've got kumquat, kiwi, and coconut, and Benini, who is watching over everyone. Let me triple check to make sure all the genes are right. We're good there. We're good there. We're good there. All right, guys. Let's check gameplay setting. I think I'm okay starting at the normal start, maybe. I mean, we are starting with 4 nichelings. I want to give myself at least, yeah, 4 nichelings, 5 moves. Here, okay, hang on. I think we're going to start 4 nichelings. We'll go ahead with 40 food, just to give ourselves a little bit of buffer room so we don't die immediately. And everything else I think is good. You guys think we're ready? I think we're ready. I want to save. And now we have the sandbox settings, so we will forever be able to get the game off and going exactly with all the settings we made. Coconut's a fruit. Yeah, I think Patreon chat. I see you guys talking about the jeans. They look good to me. On each one. Do they look good to you on each one? I'm going to hold still until I have some true nicheling professors in Patreon chat. I'm going to hold still until they review everything. Thank you, Angelina, Liana, Puppins. I really appreciate that you guys... Yeah, that you guys think everything looks good. And then Banini looks great. I can't wait to see what she's going to be like in her actual form. Okay, good. Yeah, Patreon chat says we're good to go. All right. So... we're going to go ahead, sandbox settings. I want fruit bats. How do I, sandbox mode, settings, fruit bats. So, I believe we're at fruit bat setting. Now the question is, yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're fruit bat setting. Okay, hopefully this works. What should we start on, you guys? Should we start on an easy island or a medium island? Should we start on like a grass mingle, a rainforest? Should I randomize this? Where's my dice? Get over here, dice. Okay, dice. Easy or hard island? My dice says we should try a medium island. Do you guys agree? And then my dice say we should try a rainforest, apparently. Rainforest? Rainforest, yeah. Rainforest is, I think we could do it. A lot of you guys say easy. Grass adventure. Okay, we're gonna do rainforest. Let's see what happens. We may have to back out and start over. Yeah, I think it'd be fun to have stumbled on a rainforest. Yeah, if we die with honor. And we have the savings set. We have the settings saved even. Sorry, like I said, I'm getting over a very, very bad cold. So that'll just be the way things are. Hopefully we don't die. In fact, now that I see the island, I think step number 1 is going to be arrived at this island, saw what it has to offer, heard the terror in the children's voices as they squeaked and fled from the apes that were coming from them, and we might actually have stage numero uno be running off this island. If we die in the rainforest. The rainforest has not historically been kind to me, but we should see what happens. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully it'll work. This one does not look like it's gonna be, well, it could be pretty safe. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. Let's do this. We wiggle down. Summertail, oh my gosh. Hey, you know what? 1 cracker jaw out of 4 is not bad, you little ones. 1 cracker jaw out of 4 is not bad. I see so many of you. You always start with cracker jaw. Well, it happens. All right, let's look over the children, you guys. So, apparently the children have actually started in, they're a baby animal right now, but they're not newborn. So they do have one of their gemstones, and they can actually move, which is good to note. And we have a couple of the new genes already. So we have actually got, are you kidding me? Is there tailfin on this one? No, there's not tailfin on this one. But let's actually get a good look. Cocoa Nut is a female. Did I make Kiwi? Oh, Kiwi's a boy. Okay, good. Coconut is actually a female. She happens to have a swimming tail, it looks like. She has one bat wing. They all have one wing. I freaking love this. Oh, look at her little snout. Look at that little snout. Oh my gosh. She's so cute. She is so freaking cute. Coconut has one of the new snouts. It is called Sticky Tongue. So she can actually smell for 2 and she can gather up 2 insects. She has K and D immunity. She has yellow, black fur, blue eyes. Look at this. Toxic body and female peacock tail recessive. This is so fun to start with so many unexpected genes. Each baby actually represents a new one of the genes. Oh, you're kidding me. Here, we're going to have our very first move with banana. Go ahead and we're going to have her clear the grass away so we can see everybody because she just now stumbled upon these brand new babies. Brand new. That's so cute. This is so fun. All right. You would die for them, party lemur. Yeah, Coconut looks kind of like she belongs in the banana tribe. Speaking of which, our actual banana has turned out kind of orangish. Maybe it's just like the jungle biome, who knows? But then we have the only male of the group. His name is Kiwi. He has the bat head. So he actually has 3 hearing, 2 smelling. He doesn't have any kind of special ears in his ear slot because he has these big honking ears. Look at these. Look at these. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And he has 1 infertile gene. He has K immunity as well. So already he and Coconut may not have very good children. He has heat body recessive. Bird beak recessive. He has Savannah horns recessive. Short-sighted eyes. Ooh, you could give yourself such a good challenge. Oh my goodness. And Flip, thank you. But he actually can collect. Because you say nichelings with a bat wing and bat head can't collect. Unless it's a glitch, he has velvet paw. So he actually can collect. So he should be fine. He can also do insect collecting. And he has a little bit of strength from his ram horns that he is sporting. Which is really fun. And then we have Kumquat, who is a female with webbed hind legs, who happens to have the cracker jaw that everybody is often upset about. And she also has antlers, beautiful, or not antlers, she has the beautiful new antelope horns. So these antelope horns, the Savannah horns, are the, oh no, and she's sickly! Get away from her, children! Get away from her, everyone! Scooch! Oh my gosh, you two, scooch over here. There we go. We have separated. We have already isolated the infected child. I can't believe we started with an infected child. I knew we had the chance. I guess these were the weaklings. At first I thought they were just like separated from the rest of their fruit bat colony through some sort of like terrible twist of fate. But I wonder if they were actually purposely abandoned, you guys. That's so sad. But we have a sickly nicheling. We have a couple, like Coconut here. All she can do is maybe attack some things because she's got a big body and maybe lick at some insects. But she really can't survive otherwise on her own. And Kiwi over here, like, you know, he's got only 1 bat wing. I wonder if the little ones were actually abandoned. Kumquat, because she's got like hemophilia, double up immunity. She does have recessive heat body though, so we have separated the infected child at least. It's so sad, but I think that is where Banana's story here is actually going to begin, is trying to help these little ones out. So, whew, all right, they're gonna have a long childhood before they actually become adults and we worry about breeding. And Banana might run into somebody that she might fall for. She has recessive antenna in this version of her. She has recessive big body. And she's got that beautiful scorpion tail. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to see what we can do. But we need to definitely start by feeding them. And Kumquat is a good collector. That is the point. She does have cracker jaw. We might not want to ignore that. But all right, let's go ahead Oh, she's gonna die soon. That's right, Christine. Kumquat, you may not be long for this world. We did make environmental damage stronger. Let's see what happens. Are you guys ready? Yeah, Kumquat got such a unlucky roll. Poor thing. But you guys ready? Because we're just gonna start. And I think Banana is kind of in shock. And she's just like, well, this is my life now. I'll just have to do my best. And we might kind of investigate the area to see if we can find some food and resources for them. And at the first sight of an ape, I think that she would just run with the babies. She would just grab them, wiggle her scorpion tail menacingly in the direction of the ape, and run for it. All right. All right, let's see what happens to Kumquat. Hang in there, little one. Did she sneeze? Are we good? Has everything crashed? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just yeet them through the jungle. Puppins. Oh my gosh. Okay, we had just one day where there was a teeny bit of lag as we adjusted. I don't hear anything immediately coming to eat us. And Kumquat has taken 3 days of damage. So Christine, you were totally right. You will take 3 days of damage since we increased environmental damage to 3 instead of 1 from sickness. However, Banana might be able to find a healing fruit for the baby. So the first thing she is going to do is trying to find a stable source of food that she can collect for them and try to find a healing fruit for Kumquat. That is going to be numero uno of what we need to do. Is it still working? Okay, you guys good? Oh, I love how many of you guys are talking about Tata. Yeah, we should be good. Yay, yeah, Tata almost got us, Ava. Dun dun dun, Tata, they're children. Oh my gosh, Party Lemur, you're gonna slay me tonight. I can't believe that. All right, good. Yeah, the stream's still live. Okay. All right, yes, we need to find healing food for the baby. So I think that Banana would look down at her new little charges, completely flummoxed, unsure exactly what to do. But, well, I guess instincts do kick in. All right, 1 baby's sick, 2 babies who need a safe place to go, and not enough food to go around for sure. So let's see what we can pull off here. Let's go ahead and shove the children into the forest. Come along, little ones. I'm sure sending you ahead of us is totally not a bad idea. Kumquat, you come along too. Yes! We've already found a source of food. Fantastic. Now let's see if we end up having another issue. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to... Uh-oh, do you guys not see anything? Okay, do you guys see it? Okay, yeah, you guys should be able to see the stream just fine. I'm gonna make sure before we move. Yeah, everybody sees the stream? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, Party Lemur, you have good jokes. Okay, good. All right. Good, and you guys see the berry bush. All right, thank you, Petal Leaf. Good to see you today, by the way, Petal Leaf. Okay, ready? We're gonna try again. I'm gonna make another day pass. Let's see if anything happens to the day counter again. We're good? We're good! Okay, we're fine, guys. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you guys can see me. I just was really worried because we passed that first day and like everything lagged for a second. But we're good. All right, so we have some food. That's step number 1. Do we smell anything? Oh, there's a nice root over here. Well, children like to gnaw on roots, don't they? All right, Banana is going to come this way. She'll dig up this root and clear the path behind her and say basically like, come along, children. All right, there we go. And we'll have little Kumquat kind of follow along waddlingly next to the waterway. Maybe she's kind of like, I don't know, sneezy. And so like she walks along the water so we can just like dip her in the water to clear her off. Personally, I would really love if there was like a healing springs that would activate up. Like maybe there's a rock that could be at the top of a spring, and you could have a nicheling stand on it, kind of like the hot springs, and they could heal from it, and then maybe the water stops for like a couple days, just like with the healing fruit, like you have to wait until it comes back. But I would love if there was a healing spring that also could act as like a fountain of youth, so that your nichelings could even get some of their they could even get some of their lifespan back. That would be really fun. All right, let's go ahead and carry on. Everybody seems fine. Yeah, everybody seems like they're, except for Kumquat. I'm sorry, everybody's fine. Kumquat's just dying. My apologies. And it's raining. It is now raining in the jungle. So let's see. We also are running out of food pretty fast. All right, come along, banana. All we can do is carry on. Come along, children. Kumquat, try not to get yourself eaten. All right, Coconut is coming over. Oh, there's a tree stump. Oh, thank goodness. Who has the best sight out of all the kids? I think it's actually Kiwi. Okay, Coconut and Kiwi actually have equally poor or normal eyesight. So we might make one of the kids jump up and be like, can you see Kumquat? Make sure she's coming along. We need her to not die. All right, gotta remove that regrowing jungle. There we go. Yeah, Pumpkin Pie, we're gonna try to find a healing fruit. Yeah, things are not very peachy. We're gonna try to find a healing fruit for Kumquat. All right. Banini, I think, is still like, aren't your parents around? No, Banini, they have left us. Oh, jeez Louise. Kumquat, you were literally not long for this world. Coconut, you're gonna be sent up here to kind of watch over everything. And Kiwi is too young to be able to collect any fruits, so he's just gonna have to stay over here. When does he age up? Please tell me he's not just gonna be a child his whole life through a glitch, because that would be a little painful. And Banini is going to try to find us some more food. No sign of a healing fruit just yet, but at least Kumquat can help out with nibbling on... Well, she can't because she's a baby, but we'll try to get her under our protection. All right. Healing fruits are often in the jungle, but can we smell one? Oh boy, you guys. Okay, basically, Kiwi, you and Coconut stay over here. Keep an eye on things, and hopefully Kumquat will be able to like wiggle into this grass and stay safe soon. So, oh, I hope the rain's not a bad omen. There we go. We're gonna try to save Kumquat, guys. We're gonna try to save Kumquat. I don't smell any healing fruit, but it could be just around the corner. So Banini is going to jump up and see if she can find... Nope. Oh, but we did find a tree with nuts. Thank you, Mies. We might perch little... Well, I was going to say we might perch, you know, the one with Cracker Jaw under there. But unfortunately, Kumquat is not long for this world. 15 days she's already lost. 15 days. And they should age up into teenagers tomorrow. Hang in there, Kumquat. Yeah, the babies can't do anything, so they're just sitting over here. Oh my gosh. Well, we're like desperately trying to find a healing fruit. This is an excellent spot for the children. Let's have Banini call them up. We've got a spot to collect from 2 different sources. We've got a permanent nest. We have a mole spot, I think. We've got bunnels. We've even got some protective little roots over here that might hold the apes at bay. I think this will be good. All right, let's try wiggling. They really should be aging up soon, I thought, but we'll have to see. All right, let's see. Hang in there, Kumquat. There we go. Okay, they are now teenagers. Okay, fantastic. So they are mobile. We can go ahead and call them up. Banana has lots of time remaining. Okay, so it looks like the aging thing actually works pretty well. Poor Kumquat. We'll see if we can get her some protection and some food pretty soon. All right, come on, kids. Kumquat, you can at least, like, I guess we could call her up and she could crack open some of those nuts for us. That would actually really help us out with unlocking Cracker Jaw. Oh, and I guess we unlocked Batwing right away because we actually had 1 Batwing already. Okay, good to know. We did not, however, unlock the bat head because you have to collect insects in order to do that. Okay, we can totally work on that. But what do you guys think? Should we stick Kumquat under the tree for now? This looks like a comfortable area. I think this would be good. And then we could allow Banana to do a little bit of exploring. And we could have Coconut. Coconut could help with exploring because she really does not have anything else that she could do for us but bundles and exploring and maybe some insects if she by chance stumbled on them. And Kiwi could help out with gathering some fruit and exploring. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. All right, guys, that's what we'll do. So let's see how far we can jump with Kumquat. Not very far, spoilers. Kiwi can at least make it up here. Okay, now Kumquat could make it closer, but I don't want her to get the other nicheling sick. And we're going to have Coconut kind of come around the side. So I think that Banana will just kind of call all of them. Aha! We've already discovered another wonderful nest. But I think that Banana is just going to kind of call up to everyone, try to get Kumquat comfortable, and then look at herself in shock as she is now suddenly leading a little tribe of teenagers. Huh. All right, didn't see that coming. All right, Kumquat, you can go ahead and clear that away. And Banana, what can we have you do? Can you smell anything? This is so interesting because I think we have swamp here, you guys. This is swamp. It's also so dark you can't see a gosh darn thing. But if there's swamp, that means we could send our insect eaters over here to possibly find some insects. That would be really cool. All right, we'll send her to the tree. Silver is cool. I think that's a good idea. And we'll also clear away the grass from this spot. All right, let's do this. Everybody still alive? Kumquat, maybe? Really? Whoa, insects! I've never been so excited to see some bitey-bities. That's so cool. What's not so cool is this. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a Barina. What do you guys think? I think the other thing is finding a healing fruit for Kumquat, who does not have long for this world, is probably going to happen more likely on one of these islands. We have insects we can now eat, so this is good. I want to stay on this island. So I think that Banana is going to have to try to come down and defend the babies who are teenagers. We're going to have her defend them by trying to chase off this Barina. And Coconut can also kind of defend herself. And so can Kumquat. So you know what? This is our island. Our parents may have abandoned us. We may be only half bats who dream of being proper fruitling fruit bats in the future. And I agree, Oscar, having the baby Barina around might be helpful since there is only one male in the tribe. So you know what? This is our island. We're going to defend it. And then we're going to desperately run away. But let's see what we can do. All right, come on, Banana. She's going to jump down. Oh my gosh, you're so lucky you just didn't get eaten by that plant. That would have completely thrown a wrench in all of my plans and then some. And Kumquat, you know what? I think that she would also defend herself. Like, hey, you guys can't just show up here and like try to eat me. I'm trying to live. And meanwhile, I'm going to have Kiwi. Ooh, Kiwi's got really good attack. You know what? Everybody rally. Town emergency. We're not letting this happen. Like, Banana she knows she can't be around forever. Their parents have already left us. Like, they left them. She is a young nicheling yet, but these three need to learn how to defend themselves. So forget this nonsense. We're not going to flee from this island. Unless it's an ape, of course. We're going to fight or die. Come, children. Learn to defend yourselves. Ah! You went straight for Coconut. That hardly did anything, though. Are you in for some trouble? Take that, Barina. Take that. The children are defending. Oh, they defended their island and then they ate the Barina so fast I didn't even get a chance to see it. Wow. Good job, kids. Okay. I think that Banana is now quite happy And also, we really feel that, like, okay, these guys aren't as desperate and lonely as orphans as we think they are. Cool. Let's feed them. Now we have a fourth orphan. Somehow, we made this one an orphan, so I do feel a little bit conflicted. I won't lie. This is somewhat a situation where I kind of have to pause slightly and be like, well, we just adopted another orphan. Yes, we created that orphan. But you know what? The Barina's mom bit us first. So just kind of gonna here, you can join the family. So now we have a friendly Barina, guys. He should hopefully help to defend us and be a source of possible Barina genes in the future. But hey, like, yeah, with self-defense, we just made another orphan. Sorry about that. These three will take you in. Kumquat, please don't die. I think that's going to be like Kumquat's legacy. It's just, maybe she's just not going to make it, I think. We're going to try. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I think we'd feel really bad for the baby. Not so bad for the fact that, like, she had to defend herself, but really proud of the kids for rallying to her side and defending their island. Sorry, little guy. All right, let's see what we can do. Okay, Kumquat is still sickly. Yeah, she's the mom to 3 teenagers and 1 orphaned monster bear. Your life has started off on an interesting foot. I'm not gonna lie. Also, let's get these hungry insectivores up because Kiwi and Coconut can hear the insects that are hanging out up there. So let's actually have them. And can we clear the grass away to make it a little easier for Kumquat to get up here? They're going to try to help Kumquat out. All right, there we go. We're going to get our insectivores over to these insects and have an absolute bonanza. And then Kumquat... Oh, Kumquat, if only I could give you, like, more days of... You know, I feel like this is escalating quickly, personally. Like, really feel like this is escalating very quickly. Do you guys happen to see what this new nationling's name is? Do you happen to see? Do you happen to see who just walked in with no fertility? Who is that? Asked Kashia. Kashia, may I introduce you to banana? All I can think is because this is banana, who is banana's sister. This is a pretender. This isn't actually banana. This is some guy who heard how we have this new hero level of nicheling. And he thought to himself, well, you know, banana and those sweethearts live on that island. If I go over to this island and use Banana's name, nobody is going to know the difference. And I can just pretend to be the hero of Sweetheart Island and get all that fame for myself. So what we have here is a imposter who thought by just having spots and saying his name is banana, he could claim the fame. It'd be like if you knew a guy at high school who was like, I'm just going to call myself, like, I kind of look like him. So I'm just going to say that I am somebody famous. I'm like blanking. It's been so long. Who's somebody famous? My mom actually went to school with Brad Pitt, but that's irrelevant to the situation. Is I can't remember the name of the beaver person who my little nieceling loves so much. But basically like that. So he's an imposter. An imposter who just had spots and he thought, okay, nobody needs to know my true name. I'm just going to say I'm banana. And then he immediately runs into banana's actual sister, which is kind of hilarious. You're pretender. Oh my gosh, Party Lemur. I love it. I kind of want to rename him to Pretender. That is just so funny. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. I just can't believe this. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you very much, Seri fan. I hope you're having a wonderful time down there. I'll bring more cookies in a minute. Okay, that's really sweet. That was from my beloved Chips once again. Thank you very much for the bananas. We have some downstairs. We need to make them like into banana nut muffins later, my love. That is my love, by the way. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, Justin Bieber, the Beaver person, the Bieber. Oh, not Beaver, Bieber. That's right. My niece was really like in love with him a few years ago. But it'd be like having somebody say that they're him just because they have mild similarities and thinking nobody would notice. So let's invite her. Yeah, that was my Chips, my beloved Chips, aka the love of my life, my best friend, my boyfriend, my darling. I love him very much. Who gave us those bananas. But we're going to go ahead and let's invite him into the tribe. No, don't mate with him yet. Let's just straight up invite him into the tribe, even though that's going to make the food situation somewhat precarious. Let's grab him, and I kind of freaking love this idea, but let's look at his traits. Oh, hang on. Tata's saying hello. Don't panic. Don't panic. We're good. We're good. You guys still here? You guys still here? Yeah, you guys are still here. Okay, we've added him into the tribe now. I'm so happy about that. What does he have? He has spiky body recessive, antlers recessive, peacock tail recessive. He's got terrible fertility. This guy would have to try his whole adult life to pass on any kind of legacy. But I kind of love the idea of renaming him. Like, a lot of you guys say it's Tata, but I don't think it's Tata. I think that this is just some hilarious person who is trying to pass himself off. So we need to give him a new name. I kind of like Pretender, which was kind of like what somebody like said we should do. Or, oh, I love it. Na. We could just do like na. Maybe like, he only gets 2 nanas. Like you're na, but na. Nanot. Nanot. I want to name him Nanot. Can we please name him Nanot? Yes. What do you guys think about calling him Nanot? Like, you are Nanot, but na. He is not Tata, I think. He just is not striking me as having enough light bulbs up here to be Tata. I kind of want to name him Nanot. You are Nanot. Potato. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna kill me from all of this. Okay, we're going to go with Nanot. This is Nanot. Okay. Oh, you guys, thank you. This is so much fun. I'm having a fantastic time. Holy cow. Okay. We're gonna have Nanot. He has now joined us. Can you do it? Like, he can collect like a son of a gun though. So I think that Banana, who is in the middle of having just taught these 3 teenagers that somehow she became the protector of how to defend themselves from certain death. Like, think about the last few days she's had. It's not even been like, what, a week in Nicheling time? And she was just minding her own business, walking across the land bridge. She arrived at this little portal and found 3 abandoned babies with 1 broken bat wing each, crying because they had been left behind after a typhoon hit the island and swept away their fruit bat colony. She was trying to adjust to the fact that she now needed to watch over these 3 little ones because it's the right thing to do. And oh no, one of them is deathly sick, and unless we can find a special fruit, is going to die too soon. And just as we're trying to like find a safe place to put the children and start collecting and gathering and searching for a healing fruit so that little kumquat won't die, well, then we have a Berina, a hungry mother Berina seeking to keep her own child alive, show up. We defend ourselves. We have to slay the Berina, tragically. We now have yet another hungry mouth to feed, another orphan under our scorpion tail to protect. And then just as we deal with all of that, this guy shows up And he tries to pretend to be our brother. He tries to pretend, of course, I'm banana. And as everyone is exhausting, licking their wounds, trying to think about Kumquat's like dicey future, he comes along and tries to flirt. Like, what? I love him so much. I freaking love him so much. Nanat, let's get going. All right, so let's see. I think that the banana would immediately call him out on that and would kind of chew him out and scare him so much that he would immediately just be like, yes, ma'am, and fall in line. Oh, Beth, thank you. Yes, thank you, Beth. Oh, I am so, thank you. I really appreciate that. You have fed 5 more little bananas to our wonderful cow plant and to our fruitling group. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Gosh, and I'm so excited to see you, Beth. All right, so yeah, that's just too much fun. She immediately, Nana is now falling in line. He is going to listen to banana. He is not going to ask questions, and he sure as heck will not be flirting until we get this place set up. So let's start gathering. All right, sorry, had to do the story. Nana, welcome. All right, and we're gonna have Kumquat. Does anybody smell a healing fruit? There's a fruit over here. There might be something over here. We'll have Kumquat kind of go in that direction. Because she is also Kumquat! Kumquat, no! What have I done? Oh my gosh. No! I wanted to save you! Oh no! What have I done? Puppins! Puppins, now is not the time to say another one bites the dust. I didn't mean to. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Kumquat. I guess the plant needs vitamin C too. Oh my gosh, Oscar. Kumquat the cursed. Kumquat the cursed. Is she gonna make it? I don't even know anymore, guys. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh boy. And don't worry, we're just having a hiccup. Everybody, it's okay. We're gonna be okay. Tata, don't you dare. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. You guys here? Oh no. There's literally no way. There's literally no way at this point. Always stop and smell the flowers first. Quarry, excellent advice. Excellent advice. She is double C immunity. No. Oh my gosh. Oscar. Oscar in our Patreon chat. Oh no. Has just pointed out that the plant might have needed some vitamin C because not only is she kumquat, but she's double C immunity. So the plant needed vitamin C and ate her. Oh my gosh. I just can't believe this. It's just so much. It's just so much. This is the best. I don't think we're going to be able to save her, guys. She literally just isn't going to be able to make it. I don't know what to do. I think Banana will try to come and should we try to save her? I don't think we can get there, save her, and get away from her in time not to get sick, but I think we would only get a little cold. I think we at least have to try to save her. We just have to try, okay? I can't not at least try. I think Banana would just dive over frantically. Let's do this. Oh, we didn't even manage it. We didn't even manage it. Kumquat, no. Oh, Kumquat. Oh, I can't even get down there to her in time with her siblings. Oh, they can gather around to say goodbye. Oh my gosh. Poor Kumquat. Thank you so much, Petal Leaf. Oh my gosh. This is just like Ripperoni Kumquat now. Oh, you poor little thing. We might get sick. I hope we don't get sick. If we get sick, then we only get the sniffles because we live for so long at least. And I think that Nanat is just kind of sitting here now as everybody starts screaming and running down the beach and frantically like keening notes of sorrow over this situation. I sort of feel like Nanat is just kind of sitting here stunned, like, what have I gotten myself into? Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's a lost cause. Kumquat is a lost cause at this point. She's doomed. I don't think there's anything we can do. But I also think that even if it means they're sick for a few days, this group would not turn away from her in her time of need. Holy cow. All right. Nanat, I think he's just going to quietly kind of come up here and pick up this nut. Like, you know, I think he unfortunately is sort of a nicheling of terribly bad timing. He also looks absolutely perfect for our he's on the wrong island. He wanted to go be a sweetheart, didn't he? Because he literally has the colors that we were looking for our nicheling cupids. Oh, rest in peels. Oh, Aisha, I am so glad that you remember that. Yeah, Nanat didn't expect any of this, but I kind of feel like he is the classic nicheling of terrible timing because he came to try to flirt with the guy who he was pretending to be's sister after they have just had to tragically take out a Bariana and create an orphan while they are dealing with a dying, like, teenage nicheling. And then when all of this is happening and like Kumquat is about to pass away and they can't save her, he doesn't really know what's going on. So he climbs up on the cliff, he picks up a nut, and all I can imagine is like the cries of sorrow kind of calm down over in the corner of the jungle here. An unearthly quiet settles upon the gathered group. And then you have Nanat with his terrible timing chew open that nut, and just the sound of somebody almost like eating popcorn in the background echoes down from the cliff. He has just got terrible timing in every direction. Oh my gosh. All right, Kumquat. I think this may be it. It may be time to say rest in peels. Oh, Tata, don't you dare. Oh, don't you dare. It's over. It's over. Kumquat is no more. Kumquat is no more. This is so sad. Kumquat has died. I'm sorry, guys. We tried everything we could to try to save her. It didn't work. It didn't work. This is a heavy burden on Banana's heart. And I think at this moment, all she can think is if only we had had a healing fruit. And so now the little fruit bat nichelings have discovered the first of the fruits that they are determined to find. They don't remember much about their life as fruitlings before found them. All they remember is that their family is meant to be a flying fruit bat colony who focuses on eating pretty much entirely fruit and delicious insects, who also enjoy a good fruit slice from time to time. And so they know they're supposed to eat fruit. They don't quite understand what type of fruit because they weren't old enough to learn. So now they have decided the first type of fruit that they must seek out is definitely the healing fruit. So the mission of the tribe has just become discover healing fruits. And we will search this island until we find one. Or if we don't find one, we will leave and continue to search until we find the healing fruit for sure. But yeah, top 10 sad anime deaths. Oh, that was so sad. Rest in peels, Kumquat. All right, let's go ahead and destroy this thing now. Is it in aggressive mode? Oh, it's in aggressive mode. Who's my strongest attack? Who is my strongest attack? Oh, AJ Lightning, thank you so much. Thank you very much for adding to our rest in peels pile. Unfortunately, today the bananas are in mourning. And we're going to have Kiwi, who has the highest attack at 3. We're gonna have Kiwi, who has the highest attack at 3, save Banana. Oh my gosh. No. Die, you terrible thing. Holy entire group. Oh no, and now we're gonna get Coconut sick too. She wasn't sick before, but she's about to be. Would you just like die, please? Seriously, can we not kill this thing? I can't believe that. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna get away from this gosh darn plant in just a second. Clearly we have learned this is very dangerous, and Banana is going to be kind of furious about this. Yeah, we hate these plants now. We have decided they are bad, and we need to find the magical healing fruit for sure. And meanwhile, Nanat is just kind of hanging out over here, staring at all of this with wide eyes. And all I can imagine is he's just kind of like picking up these nuts and breaking them open, and then like glancing down at the orphan Barina, shrugging and being like, so you want a bite? Here you go. Oh, and we need to eat too. Oh, at least he can get us some food. He's ironically keeping this tribe alive while we are dealing with some major oof right now. Yeah, Redaroo, I agree. I feel like Banana jumped on top of this plant for revenge, trying to at least retrieve her bones, but I don't think we're going to be able to even do that. All right, what's next? Yes, everybody is sick. Thank you. Tata, don't you dare. The nights are a little wonky, just to warn you guys. All right, we're getting away from this gosh darn plant before it kills us. And we're going to try to find a healing fruit. And other than that, we are going to go ahead. Ooh, only 23 days remaining on Banana's life. We're going to try to carve out some semblance of like freaking civilization on this cliffside and see if we can survive this island. An unstoppable yikes meets an unmovable oof. Oh, Perry, I love that. Oh my gosh. All right. Nanat, you go ahead, nibble that nut. While you're here, nibble that one too. Wave at the Barina. Let's see. Let's get everybody separated because you're all sick and you don't need to be sitting on top of each other while you are all sick. We're going to have Coco Nut, who has just like exploring and insect collecting ability, come up towards the swamp. So I'm going to move her this away. There we go. And then we're going to have Kiwi, who has attack and collecting, come up, and he's going to help search along this side. And also maybe take out that plant, which they now officially hate because it killed their friend, sister creature thing. Kiwi, you can clear that away too. And then Banana truly feels hatred in her heart for this plant that stole the sickly nicheling, and she desperately wants these two to learn the nature of healing fruits so that they will never have something so tragic happen again. And we do need some babies soon, Todd. I agree. We're going to have to... I think that Banana, now that she only has, like... When she gets about 20 days, I think she's going to start thinking about babies. We have technically 3 males to pick from right now. We have Nanat, we have Kiwi, and we have the friendly Barina when he comes of age. So we'll have to kind of question who we might have a baby with in the near future. All right, let's grab that. Let's go ahead and we're gonna... No, I need to clear this grass so we remember the plants here. And then we're gonna jump so we're not sitting on it. Oh, kumquat. Kumquat. Rip, kumquat. Rip. That's so sad. All right, let's see if Tata messes with the night again. Nope, we're good. Okay, thank goodness. All right, friendly Barina is still with us. Look, this isn't my zoo crafting series. I don't usually accept random clones popping up out of nowhere, just so you know. But okay then. We're about to have a Barina duel. Another Barina just showed up, guys, but our friendly Barina is of an adult age. I think we're about to have a Barina duel. This tribe. Like, what? We just started. We just freaking started. We haven't even had a baby yet. What is going on? Kiwi, up here. I think I'm going to let the Barinas duel that one out, Kiwi. And I want you to eat our very first insect in a second. A celebratory snack of insects, I suppose. Nanat, don't you let those gosh darn bunnies eat all of our berries. We need those. So you collect those. Okay. I'm pretty sure pretty sure that what we could do right now is actually go ahead and we're going to let Coconut get out of the way. She might do a couple attacks and then jump out of the way, because I think the friendly Barina will fight the enemy Barina for us. So they should duel. I think we're about to have a Barina duel. I'm not sure if it'll work out that way, but in theory, that's what's supposed to happen. So we're going to let Coconut go ahead, and having been attacked from behind by a new Barina while she was busy conversing with the friendly Barina Orphan that they accepted into the tribe, she's going to defend herself, and then leap backwards. Meanwhile, Banana simply cannot stand the fact that once again her special children, one already lost to us, have been under attack once more. She's gonna run over so that we can survey the duel. Holy cow. And yes, I saw the plant died! That's what you get. That's what you get, plant. But I suppose it is still having its seedlings fertilized by the bones of our child. Perhaps that's some sort of deep metaphor for life. I'll have to ponder that. All right. Whew. So we have a deep metaphor for life of the bones of our child nourishing the seedlings of the plant that ate her, while we will turn around and eat the plant that ate her, a cycle that continues to this day. We have got a Barina duel. We have got Nanot going, I have made the biggest mistake of my entire life. And we have got our very first insect, our very first small bitey bite to eat. Are you guys ready to eat the bitey bite? I want you all to be prepared. Time to duel. Oh my gosh, Lily. Oh my gosh. I almost feel like we need some sort of like Yu-Gi-Oh soundtrack going on right now for the Barina duel. JC, if you enjoy me being shady to plants and games, have I got 7,000 other adventures to share with you, my friend. I know, it's so freaking dramatic right now. All right, you guys are ready. You guys are ready for the Barina fight. So we're going to go ahead and eat this bug. Ew, gross. It turned into a worm. That wasn't quite what I was expecting. All right, let's do this. Will there be a Barina duel? Will this Barina prove to us that he has what it takes to add his genes permanently into the family tree? Will Coconut observe this defense of the tribe and find it extremely attractive and decide that perhaps a baby with that Barina is right up her alley after all? Or will this Barina turn around and try to eat poor Banana who's just been trying to do the right thing all along? Let's find out. Don't worry, it's just Tata. No! Coconut! Coconut, you have been attacked once more. Oh my gosh, we cannot be down to 2 of the children. Ah! You were supposed to attack, friendly Barina. You were supposed to attack. Okay, Coconut is not amused. That was not what you were supposed to do, buddy. You did not enamor yourself romantically to her whatsoever. And Nanat is going to just quietly going to like sneak to the side, I think, and be like, that's a nope from me. Barina's, he's just gonna kind of wiggle down here. Because all I can think is that he's just like, okay, minding my own business. We've got a Barina climbing up the cliff. Nope. And he's just gonna quietly slip behind the tree and try to avoid this. So dude, I was rooting for you. I wanted your genes in the tribe. I wanted you to be a freaking hero and for Coconut to be like, oh my gosh, that was so amazing, and decide to have your babies. And instead you kind of blew it. I'm not gonna lie. You had your opportunity. You were supposed to duel. I mean, I'm not gonna judge you. We did kill your mother. That is kind of dark. I could understand that maybe you would want us to have a bit of a taste of our own medicine, but I was hoping you would step up. I really was. That's okay. I can step up. I'll fill in that gap. All right, Coconut. Defend yourself! Defend yourself and run. And meanwhile, this Barina has a bit left. I feel like Coconut, we're going to give him one more chance. What do you guys think? Should we go ahead and give him like one more chance to fight the friendly Barina? I think that he can't move fast enough is his problem. I want to give him like one more chance to defend Coconut. And so what I think I'm going to do, going to come over Ooh, we just attacked him and we poisoned him. And then I'm going to jump back away. And then let's see what he does now that he is weakened. We have literally made this like as easy as possible for you, dude. You have 2 attack. This guy's got like 3 days left. All you have to do is just give him 1 good bite, okay? Let's just try like 1 good big bite. We want to give you a chance. We want to give you a chance. All right. And then up here, Kiwi has just discovered the delights of insects. So he's having a grand old time. Oh dear me, I almost plucked a toxic berry because I can't see a thing in this darkness. But there are toxic berries here. If we were of mind to eat them, you better behave, Nanot, or else I just might be of mind to have somebody eat them. All right, so, all right, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You can do it. He did it! Yes! Yes! No, he ate the other one! No, he didn't eat the other one! Yes! Okay. All right, the friendly Verena did it, you guys! Huzzah! 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 Okay, we actually went ahead and we defeated the other Verena, and now we can feast upon his remains, which have been left for us. At first, I was really upset because I thought that he ate that big pile of food that you're supposed to get, and I was like, hey, I needed that, dude. Like, I'm trying here. But he did it! Okay, so do you guys think we should have the friendly Verena go ahead and become a mate of one of our 2 females? Because I am kind of nervous to have only 2 females, and surprisingly, they don't have very long left to live each. So, just kind of saying. Let me look over our males and our females really quickly. We do have Kiwi. He does share a gene with Coconut. He does not share any genes with Banana. So, and they do have bird beak. They both have bird beak. So that might be a good pair. We can now put, and keep in mind, now that we have our little batlings, we can actually go ahead and put Batwing into the mutation menu, which I plan on doing for every one of our fruit bat nichelings. I'm always going to have one of their mutations until we have double wings be Batwing. Probably just to make sure that we stick on like the whole bat fiasco. So I think that we should focus on maybe Banana having a child with Kiwi, who apparently has sleeping sickness, but you ate the insects. Aw, man, they gave him sleeping sickness. Maybe I shouldn't have had him stay on that tile, and that's the problem. Nanot shares genetics with Banana. He does not share genetics, or share the immunity genes, I should say, with Coconut. So actually, Coconut and Nanot would make a good pair. And also, Coconut and the Berina would make a good pair. Coconut and Banana. Okay. Oh my gosh, Perry sent him to the Shadow Realm. I love it. I kind of want to call this friendly Verena like Yu-Gi-Oh or something. Like, there's Yugi. Yep. Because we had that duel time. All right, so we'll have Coconut come down and be impressed enough. We'll at least have one baby with him because I think he's gonna book it now that that's over. So it's gonna take us a hot minute to get down here anyway. All right, we'll let Coconut have a Berina baby. And do you think that Banana would have a Berina baby? Should we have both our females have a Berina baby? Because Banana might want the tribe to be well defended. And it would help to have two unrelated Berina babies if we wanted to display Berina genes. Perina. I do like the idea of naming him Perina. Yeah, I kind of think maybe he earned a child from both females, because that also ups our chances of having another female, because they're both kind of old and we're kind of pushing it here. Double bears. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of you guys say double bears, so you know what? Sure. Thanks, dude. All right. And that actually bears the question of what we should put into the mutation menus. But Banana is actually going to be pregnant for like 3 days because their pregnancies now last 3 days. So we have some time to think about it. And then she can become Kiwi's mate in the future. Let's have her come up and eat. There you go, banana. You have totally, you've earned it. Meanwhile, Nanot would like be like, nah, nope. That's kind of his key phrase. Anytime a bundle comes near the berries, and he will collect all the berries for us. Fantastic. Yeah, can you imagine a Berina with wings? That would be amazing. And yeah, Perina should be a name. I think that we will name one of the babies Perina. But it's going to be a couple days before Banana can have a child. And it will be a little bit before Coconut can even get pregnant. All right, there we go. I think we moved everybody around. Hold still, Berina. You need to stay here. Uh-oh, here we go. Don't worry, guys. It was just Tata. Okay, we apparently have a sleeping sickness on Kiwi, so I'm going to get him out of the spot that he was in. He ate some insects, and I guess he got so full of them, we'll say, that he's just kind of rolling into the grass and taking a nap. He had too much fun eating all of those insects. All right, and then let's come over. Pregnancy? Nope. Pregnancy? Nope. Pregnancy? Yep. All right, and Coconut is now pregnant with the Berina baby. Let's see. Banana, I think, just wants to get cozy. So we're going to have her jump up into the permanest and kind of just clear things away. Because holy cow, she can just wait here because she's supposed to have her baby here. And I really can't wait to see what kind of... What? No. 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 I'm kind of like... Okay, this is, in a way, one of the most perfect nicheling streams I have ever done. Ever. Ever. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to handle this. I sincerely don't know how to handle this. So, I thought we were just about to the point where we could just move on. And we could just hurry. We could have our babies. We could do a little bit more and be like, awesome start, guys. Guys. You're not going to believe it. Look what just showed up. It's a bat orphan. It's literally an orphaned bat. Of all of the stuff that he could have been, it's literally an orphaned bat. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine not walking back? Like, all of a sudden, both of the females are pregnant. Everybody's like, we're trying to think of the fruit bat tribe. And he's like, you mean this? Just picks up an orphan baby bat and like this. Yeah, Nanot has redeemed himself by finding an orphan baby bat. It's his son. He's like, well, okay, I guess I got one too. Is this cool? What should we name him? What should we name him? This is amazing. It's another orphan of all things. Oh, and he's like such a cute little one. He's like a little naked mole rat bat. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing Kumquat the second from a few people, but I don't know. I feel like that should be a female. You want to name him Beaker? Oh, that's kind of cute. Peach. Blackberry. Burb. You guys, I don't know. Burb would be kind of cute. Like, it's Nanot, okay? So forgive me. I know it does go away from the whole name theme that we're supposed to be sticking to with fruit, but I feel like Banana would be kind of impressed by Nanot and like, I see that you too have taken up the noble art of trying to protect the orphaned nichelings. I am very proud of you. In fact, this may make me look at you differently now. And then she'd be like, all right, Nanot, now that you have accepted your charge, what name shall you give this little one? We have Kumquat, may she rest in peace, Kiwi, and Coconut. Clearly, we have a theme here. What would you call your new son, Nanat? And he would kind of look at it. Well, it's got a wing. It's got a bird beak. Burb. So it's going to be Burb, okay? Because that's totally what Nanat would do. Okay. Yeah, this is just too cute. I kind of want to name him Burb. It's an unfair name. Burbberry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You people who are saying Burberry. This has just gone to being one of my all-time favorite streams I have ever done. I am so happy. I was really nervous. January and February are always such hard months for YouTubers. And then I was like, we're going to go into March and we're going to have a good time. But I was a little nervous. And now this has been one of the best days I've had ever. Thank you guys so much. Because Burberry is perfect because we have my beloved bird, Chickenberry. So may I introduce all of you to Burberry, son of Nanat. I'm so happy. Thank you all for making this possible. I love it. I love it. I really want to name him Burberry because I can just imagine like Banana being like, no, he has to have a fruit name. And so then Nanat would be like Burberry. All right, welcome Burberry to the tribe. You have Batwing. You have BNF immunity. You're almost blind as a bat. It suits you. Let's see. And he can actually have a child with Coconut in the future, which would make a good match, right? Because, yeah, Kiwi and Coconut can't, but Burb and Coconut can, and they might have a bat baby. Yeah, it's also a pun on Burberry. I agree. I that's a great point, Paint Seagull. That is a great point. Yeah, thank you. I love it, Den. Thank you, Yuki, for your great stream. Thank you, Goddess Yuki, for the wonderful stream that you have bestowed upon us. Tata gave us such a trial last week, but clearly we are blessed by your fertile bounty of adorable babies. All right, so let's go ahead and feed. Nanat, feed your new child with all these berries, please, upon which you have given your child his name anyway. Is everybody good? For crying out loud, Kiwi, the point was not to have you just sleep yourself into oblivion on a feast of insects. Just a fact. Oh yeah, and yeah, thank you, Kit Kat. I do actually know that about strawberries. That's really cool. All right, well, we need to clear this freaking grass out of the way so I can see. We've got some babies to have, and at least we'll have 2 Barina-gened babies so that we can draw on those Barina genes in the future. All right, let's do this. Okay, everything's good right now. Everything's good right now. And actually here, I think I'm actually feeling good enough. I'm going to have the webcam up in the corner for just a minute. All right, there we go. Let me know if it gets in the way, guys. All right, so Kiwi is now surrounded by insects. He still has sleeping sickness. Not good there. And then we've got Banana. She is going to gather up some food. I think she would just focus on food right now. And then let's see. Okay, so our friendly Barina is still good. How is this plant? Is it going to eat us? It is not going to eat us. It is actually a safe plant right now. Coconut is still going to jump over and give it a smack to let it know you ate my sister. I haven't forgotten. However, if we do not harvest all of the fruit from that plant, it will actually stay in its harmless mode. So we'll just be careful about that. She's going to clear the grass around her new nest. And then Nanat can teach his new son the great ways of gathering food. And also Burberry is really tiny, so he's just gonna sit there because he's just literally, he is like a newborn freaking baby who just plopped out of the sky and landed in front of us. This is amazing. All right, yeah, buddy, you can't go anywhere. Stay with your dad. All right, are we gonna have a baby? I think Banana might have her baby. It's kind of interesting now that pregnancy lasts for 3 days. I can't really tell. Can't really tell what's going on. Let's see. Let's see. Two things. We just had a really cool baby. I just heard something growling. Is that a friendly Barina? Or not a friendly Barina? This tribe, I swear, this tribe. Okay, here, I'm gonna make my webcam go away so you guys can see everything again. Just so much happening. All right, so let's see what's going on. We still have Kiwi, who is still, now he is literally surrounded by bugs. I think the only way out of this is through the bug horde. He's got too many bugs. He's gonna freaking die before we can get his genes. We have a Barina down here. It is our friendly Barina. We have unlocked a gene. We have unlocked Barina Claw because we have had a Barina Clawed son. Okay, guys, welcome the new little guy who's trying to steal Banana's name. No, I'm sorry, Banana. He does not look like a banana. Oh, and I forgot to set genes. Oh, backlog. Thank you. I totally forgot because I got way too excited. But there is this little one, and Perina is a name that was suggested because of the Barina baby, but I kind of wonder if we should possibly save it. I feel like we should save that one for actually Coconut's child in case it's a female, because I kind of really like that as maybe a female name. Oh, Owlbear. Oh, that's a cute name too. We have the suggestion of Owlbear. Or let's see, what else do we have? Yeah, he does look like a little griffin. He does look kind of like a little griffin too. Banana Beak. I kind of, then there's also Yu-Gi-Oh! I sort of want to name him like Yugi, after Yu-Gi-Oh! Because we had that duel. So I think, what do we think here? Should we go with, oh my gosh, Junebug! Junebug one, Capybara. We're gonna go with Capybara. It's a pun. I love it. I also love Capybara. Like, no joke. I actually, can you guys see it in the background of my webcam? You might be able to. There's a Capybara plushie right here from my Story of Seasons Harvest Moon game. There's a Capybara patch. I love Capybara a lot. I follow dozens of, primarily Japanese for some reason, Capybara Instagrams. I love Capybara. I'm keeping it. We can have more babies for other names. So yeah, we're gonna go with Capybara. And then we will, like, I can't not resist that. It's too much. Capybara is too cute. There we go. For our very first little bear one. And you know what? It's okay he doesn't have a fruit name because he's from Banana's line. All right. And then this one's pregnant. Good job on that, Coconut. What's this? That's your friendly Barina. Don't attack him. You can, however, pluck the grass away. There we go. So I can actually see what we're doing. Capybara. Yeah, here, I'm going to change his name. Let me change his name. There we go. Capybara. Sorry, guys. Still getting over my cold, so I'm a little bit jumpy. All right, can you do anything yet, Birdberry? Nope, Birdberry's still being a little Birdberry baby. Hey, get away. And Nanot is still defending his little berry spot. We now have a baby. All right, let's jump down. Hey, get away from my berries. I need those. And then Kiwi is still stuck in the insects, unfortunately. Oh, and the genes. Thank you, Kirsten. Yes, let's fix the genes for Coconut. Okay, so definitely normal eyesight. I think for Coconut, I want to do normal eyesight and a paw of some type. So I'm thinking normal eyesight for sure, because we have a chance of short-sighted eyes. And then I'm thinking she has recessive toxic body, which is really fun. Hemophilia might be a big problem, but it might not. I don't think we can improve fertility yet. No, can't improve fertility yet. What do you guys think? Should we do runner's leg? We could do bat wing, so we could possibly fly, but I think that we're actually going to have Burberry and Coconut possibly have children in the future. So they might have a natural bat wing child, like a full bat. Or should we do Barina Claw so that we can get some strength and some fishing? Because we've really had to defend ourselves so far. So I'm kind of feeling that with what we've unlocked yet, Barina Claw might actually make the most sense. because as cool as Batwing would be, okay, a lot of you guys are saying Batwings. Okay, I'm gonna do it. All right, I did it. That was mostly your guys' decision. I saw primarily Batwing. We'll see how that plays out. Okay, everybody good? Yep, just Burberry. All right. Yeah, actually, and if we have Batwing, then maybe we can fly around the island and find the healing plants a lot faster. So, let's see. Is it time for babies? Coconut? Coconut had her baby! And ironically, little baby Zunu has a bat face and not a single bat wing. What? Oh boy. Well, that was a little bit of a twist. Okay, guys. Well, this one is also a little boy. Should we go ahead and give it like the Yu-Gi-Oh name? Or should we go ahead? Zunu is actually kind of a cute name. Should we just like leave it Zunu? Because it's kind of freaking adorable. I really like it. And oh my gosh, Kiwi, I wish I could wake you up. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't know that you were gonna just get like KO'd by freaking insects all the time. He's so cute. He's got the bat face that Kiwi does, and he has really high attack actually, but he can't fly. So that's kind of sad. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of you guys say Yusin, Yu-Gi-Oh, Zunu. Zunu is really cute. Zunu is kind of a really cute name. Okay, we're gonna keep the name Zunu. I actually put the syllables Zu and Nu, so ZU and NU, into the name list this morning, and that's why it popped up. But it's kind of a really freaking cute name. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that because he's not even gonna be part of the fruit bat line. I mean, he is. He has a bat head. I shouldn't say that, but he can't fly. So we're gonna leave Zunu because it's such a cute new name. All right, and then we have Friendly Berryina here. We have Burberry. He's still being watched over. And I guess that means that my females who are getting a little bit old, and we just had 2 boys, need to think about having some babies. So I think it's time for Banana to go see where Kiwi has managed to get himself stuck off in. And maybe we can go and rescue him somehow. We need a fruit eater. We need an insectivore to help rescue us, but we might try coming the long way around here like this. So yeah, we might need Banana to try to rescue Kiwi because they're supposed to have babies, and that's going to be hard if he's literally passed out from sleeping sickness in the swamp. So we might go on a rescue mission. We have a bit of food. The baby should be safe. It's hidden. All right, let's jump up. And then I think we're going to just like wiggle our way around. Yeah, I should be able to go around, and we'll see if we can rescue Kiwi. And then over here, Nanat is going to protect... he's trying to protect the little berry bushes. And Coconut... Let's see. Coconut, you're going to just protect your baby, I think. So we'll have her just sort of clear the ground around here. Whew, and I actually need some more tea. And I want to have at least a couple more babies before the end of the stream today, for sure, because this has been so freaking dramatic so far. So I'm going to make more tea really fast, guys. So hang on, I'm going to make some more tea. I'm all out. That is, like, unbearable. Unbearable. And then when we come back, we're going to try to pluck Kiwi out of the swamp and have a couple more babies for this very dramatic tribe. So I shall be right back, my friends. everything is good to go again. Good to go. Should be good to go. Making sure everything is good. Okay, hang on, guys. Think we're just about... I've got some new things that I've been working on. Aha! There we go. And now you should hear the niche music. I just realized I accidentally turned the niche music off. All right, everybody good? Oh, thank you, Songbird15. I'm glad that you're really loving this. And thank you guys so much for your wonderful, fantastic emojis. I love emojis. I love seeing all of the... I really love seeing all the fruit emojis and the plant emojis. Oh, gotcha tunes. A little T-Zilla would be so cute. Like a little T-Rex that's like a little, you know, like Godzilla T-Rex that loves tea made out of a teapot. Oh, that would be like puns on top of puns. I would love that. It'd be a whole pun pie. All right, y'all good? Are you here? Oh, Crocus is such a cute name. Oh, Callium. I can't believe that you actually have like greenery where you live, Callium. All right. Hey, Jen. Good. Allie. Okay, good. I think that you guys can see me. I'm gonna triple check. Let's make sure. Okay, we're good. All right. Let's do this, guys. Okay, so where were we on this? Let's see. Let me see. Oh, hey, Emerald. It's so good to see you. Okay. I think we're good. Everybody's all lined up. Fantastic. You guys ready? Aw, a T-Rex spilling the tea. That would be really cute. I'm gonna leave the webcam off for just a minute because I feel like so much happens. It's easy to miss out. All right, thank you, Beth. Uh-oh. Did you guys hear that? Uh-oh. Okay, hang on. I promise everything is okay. In fact, maybe I should leave the webcam on for just a minute so that you know that everything is okay. It's gonna be fine. Everything's okay. Okay. Maybe everything's not okay. No! Come on! Tata, don't you dare mess up my game. I heard something. And now the game's really laggy. Please? Ouch! Ouch! We did it! Okay, it's fine. We're alive! Okay, let's keep going. Alright, I heard something. I think it's just our friendly Barina moving around. Are you freaking kidding me? I thought I heard an ape, but it was actually just a little nicheling pretending to be an ape in the grass. Would you guys like to go ahead and see who this one is now? What? There's all of these new baby boys. Can we please have a baby girl? I really need a baby girl, or we might technically die, which would really not be so great. So let's actually see who this little baby boy is. Oh my goodness. All right. Congratulations, Nanat. You are once again a father. Let's have him jump down and see who this is. You know, kid, you're making me think I should probably take that name out of rotation until I have like a huge list of many more male niche names. Because you're kind of like, look, I know he's popular. I know that all of our streams for the last 2 weeks have been nothing but bananas, literally. But it's getting kind of old. Everybody pretending to be a banana. Getting a little old, my friend. I will admit, you kind of have one-upped Nanat, because you happen to actually have yellow on you. But I definitely think I kind of need to change things up a little bit because this name is a little too popular. Everybody's bananas. In fact, that's pretty much going to be the title of today's episode of our stream. Everybody's bananas, apparently. That's fine. I see. What should we name this one? Who is totally not banana. I mean, I guess technically he could be. He's really close other than the lack of scorpion tail. To be completely honest, should I just name him like Banana the second? Because I feel like Banana would be happy to have somebody follow in her brother's footsteps. So should I just like name him like Banana the second? Because we don't have a second, do we? Like over in the Sweethearts tribe. Wait, do we have a Banana the second? I think we do. Yeah, everyone's like, just keep it. Just keep it. Everybody wants to be the famous banana, na, 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 na. It's so ridiculous. Oh, and RPY's maybe Banana found him and just named him to honor her brother. Oh, Perry, I like that. Okay, welcome, little one. We're just gonna leave his name as Banana, na, 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 but we're gonna go ahead and add a second to it, in honor of Banana Nope. Oh my gosh, I kind of love that one too. Nanot, he found this kid who has heard of the great banana na 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 na, or name him Peel. Oh my gosh, you guys are coming up with so many hilariously cute names. I think that, man, Peel. Well, I mean, banana. We could name him Peel or the second. Yeah, well, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna name him the second, and maybe his child will be known as Peel. But I think that this is kind of like Nanot's way of getting back at having been told that he cannot keep the name banana na 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 na. So he named this one banana na 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 the second. And I think that getting older, banana na 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 would actually feel somewhat touched by this. Even though you can't see her, I promise you, she feels very touched by this gesture. And she will allow it. So, we will have a second. Alright, so let's see. Kiwi, are you gonna die in there before I can get your genes? Because that kind of sucks, dude. Not gonna lie. And Banana, can we, like, rescue Kiwi? Like, Operation Rescue Kiwi from the bugs? I can't believe we're having to go the long way around to try to rescue this guy, but we are. Alright, and now Nanot has now made himself a proud father twice over. And I guess we could make him a proud father 3 times over, because I feel like Coconut is kind of impressed. She's also going to die in 16 days, so she can only have so many babies. So I think that Coconut might start wiggling her way over, my friends, and making eyes at this this handsome new fellow. Because Nanot has clearly gathered many orphans of his own, and I feel that Coconut could not help but feel a little bit moved by his noble gestures of taking care of so many children. Here we go, yeah. Of taking care of so many children. And so, because their genes actually match with K and D, man, I wish we could wait until Burberry could grow up, but I don't know if we'll be able to make it. We'll see, we'll see. I do think we'll try to get some of Nanot's genes. Well, do we really need them? Actually, his fertility is so low. I might give him one shot, one chance to possibly pass on his actual genetics. But he does have 2 children that he has welcomed into this tribe already, that we will go ahead and say he has fathered. Well, you know what I mean. Like, he is the father of. All right. Yeah, we need more food if we're going to have more babies, too. I really need to focus on food for a hot minute. And Zunu isn't even ready to get out of the nest because he's going to be a baby for... Oh! He's going to be a baby for many days! Because we made it to 6 days. He's not going to get out of that nest for 6 whole freaking days. What? Or something along those lines. Maybe 3 days? We'll have to see. That's going to take a hot minute, like I said. Alright, Kiwi. Run! How many action points do you have? Just 1? Eat those bugs so they will stop destroying you. And then hold still while Banana like rips the grass away to try to help you. It's eyes! I knew I heard something! I knew I heard something! I knew I heard something! I kept telling you, like, that I knew that I heard something. He doesn't smell like anything. The nichelings can't hear him, but I knew I heard something, okay? I knew I did. This is like having the monster under your bed proven, you know, where you're like, no, I swear I hear something. I am telling you guys, I hear something. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, we have to entertain this. Okay, look, there's nothing there. You're just hearing things. It's the friendly Barina, it's the wind, it's the waves, it's everything else, Seri. But I knew I heard something. And apparently it's a peaceful bear. It's a friendly bear. We might go say hello to it. It kind of looks more like a gnome than a bear to me, like a gremlin gnome thing. But we might go say hello to the Peacemaker, who has just showed up on this island too. So much freaking drama. So much freaking drama. All right, Nanote, teach your child how to... Okay, Okay, you can't teach either of your children how to collect nuts, right? Or like berries right now. That's fine. This guy won't even do it ever. But he does take after Banana the first by doing some pretty good digging. So we might have him back up and help out with the digging. There we go. And then let's have Coconut. She doesn't want to go too far from her child, mind you. But I think that she might get a little bit flirty with Nanot, potentially in a second. Burberry, you're just never going to grow up, are you, little guy? You just stay right there. You're fine. And then Capybara, you're going to want to move. There you go. Don't get eaten by a bird or anything else, please. Your mom is trying to come. She's just rescuing Kiwi from the jungle. And I don't know. I think I'm going to give Nanot one chance to have a child. Like, it's 3 opportunities to breed after we get food. So we're going to fill up on food this time. But in the future, like, next move, I think I'll give him 1 opportunity to have 3 shots at having a child with Coconut. If it takes, it takes. If it doesn't take, it doesn't take. So that's what I'm thinking. All right. For now, we shall impress the lovely Coconut with our ability to gather mini berries. There we go. And she will clear away the grass so we can actually see his lovely spots a little clearer. And Nanot, if I was going to have you have a child, I would have him have better fertility, which we haven't unlocked, or Batwing? Batwing, because we're supposed to be focusing on bats, and we're already losing our bat wings. And eyesight? And I'm gonna wait to see if we unlock something better. Alright, so, yeah, you're the father, Nanope. Alright, so let's see what's going on. I would really like to see what the peaceful bear looks like, but I also want to have Banana have some children, and I don't know if that thing's gonna go anywhere. Yeah, I put Batwing in Nanot's slot, at least. Maybe eyesight. We'll come back to it when he might actually have a chance at having a child. Yeah, we need that nimble fingers, but we have not unlocked it yet. We just have runner's leg. We're a long way away from nimble fingers, so actually I wonder if we should have runner's leg in there. We'll see. All right, next up. No! Freaking sleeping sickness. Okay, and don't worry, guys. Just... the sleeping sickness is going to be really bad. We might really want to, like, eat all of the insects for sure, but also stay away from the swamp. All right, let's get away from sleeping sickness territory, because that's not cool. You know what else is not cool? Oh, I am so sad right now. You know what else is not cool? Sleeping sickness is not cool. But guys, do you remember Kumquat? And remember how she died next to this plant? You guys. Kumquat died of an illness. She died of illness and of being eaten by a plant while searching for the healing plant, right? She died right here. Right here. This plant right here. It ate her. It has now grown over her bones. She was literally 2 tiles away from a healing plant. Right here. And it's hard to see, but there's another one right here. She was only 2 tiles away from a healing plant that whole time. Kumquat died steps away from being able to be saved. She is truly a tragic figure in our nicheling hero line now. This is so sad. She was so close to not death. I just can't believe it, but at least we found the healing plants. We're going to gently call... The Fruitling tribe is forever going to call the healing plants kumquats from now on. And we will always remember the memory of kumquat every time we eat it. And now we can at least have Banana and Kiwi eat from amongst the healing kumquats and protect the field of healing kumquats in her honor. The poor thing. The poor freaking thing. And we're not going to get eaten by the plant, guys. I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm just trying to get freaking away from the bugs for a split second because they're causing so much sleeping sickness. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. Capybara, why don't you come a little bit closer? Here, Capybara, you and Burberry play together because I think that sounds adorable. And Zunu's actually going to come over to play with you. And I guess Banana the second might want in on that kind of fun with all of the other kids. So we'll have him come over. And all the kids are starting to hang out together. They're really babies for a long time now that we've changed it. And they're all boys. So speaking of babies, let's go ahead and come over here. And we're going to allow Nanat 3 opportunities to possibly have a child with Coconut. So let's do this. She had 1 baby. He's now out of the nest. She's thinking about more. You seem to be a pretty good father figure, Nanat. So what do you think? 1? Nope. 2? Nanat gets a child! Okay, guys. Nanat actually was able to have a child with Coconut. She's going to make her way back over to her little nest spot, and I think he's going to come down and collect a few of these. As long as we do not take the last of the food pieces from this spot, we will be able to keep it a safe plant. So we should be okay. All right, we're good. All right, let's see if we can just at least get these 2 away from the sleeping sickness, and let's see what Nanat's kid is gonna look like, I guess. This is kind of exciting. So far, we're pretty much gonna die, though, because we aren't gathering enough food because the babies are babies for too long. You actually don't want to have as many babies as you traditionally do in a nicheling tribe as quickly as possible. So let's see. All right, get away from me, freaking insects. Oh, we're finally not sick. Yes. Okay, Kiwi, eat those before they make you sick. And then banana, go ahead, clear away the kumquat patch. Okay, you're actually tired still. Kiwi, eat the kumquat. Yes, he has now, oh my gosh. He has regained so much of his life. What? It's like nothing ever happened. He ate the kumquat of healing, and it's like his sister took care of him and was like, here, brother, have all of the life that you lost due to the illness that I spread to you when we were young back. And she has now restored his life entirely. He has 29 freaking days left to live. We don't need to rush on babies. As long as we can get Banana alive. So we're going to go ahead and clear away the grass leading towards the other healing plant. I think we're about to have things end on a very high note. I am so happy. All right, can any of these kids do anything yet? Well, Burberry can collect now. He can also dig, he can eat insects, he can attack, he can kind of do a little of everything. So he and Banana, being children of, you know, Nanat, who is Nanat paying attention, we'll probably start exploring a little bit. So Banana's older, so we're gonna have him scooch. Oh, thank you so much, Pet Peeves. My goodness, give me just a second. That's a really cute pun name, by the way. Oh gosh, where did I put my little Streamlab notification? There we go. Sorry about because we try to be, you know, family friendly around here. I keep my little alert thingy drafted. Come on. I want to see what was just said. Thank you so much. I'm getting down here. Oh, Pet Peeves, thank you for inspiring me every day. I watch your videos every night before bed, and it relieves my anxiety. You help me every day more than you'll ever know. Buy yourself a lovely peach tea. Never give up on your dreams and stay curious. Thank you so much, Pet Peeves. That actually helps. I was joking with Chips earlier this week, no lie, that I need to be careful with streaming because it is definitely adding to our tea budget. Speaking of which, can I drink this? A little hot, but delicious. That's good. That's good tea. And thank you, Pet Peeves. I really appreciate that so much. No joke. I have been buying like 3 times as much tea now that we're streaming so much. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's see. The peaceful. Maybe we should send the boys to go play with the peaceful bear and go see what he does. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to have the little boys start venturing for food and delights into the forest together. Oh my gosh, they're like, oh look, there's just some meat right here, already dead. That's normal. I'm sure the boys are just like, oh cool, look what we found. So they're gonna just kind of venture into the edge of the forest. Hey, Yuri. Oh my gosh. But they're gonna venture into the forest and we're gonna let the little orphan, or like the little boys, go play with the peaceful bear. And that's gonna include you too, Zunu. So all of our little boys are gonna go play with the peaceful bear. We're going to let Coconut go ahead and get cozy in her nest. Thank you, Yuri. It's good to see you again. Also, I have not had Hot Pockets in so long, but you just reminded me I actually have a vegan version of a breakfast Hot Pocket from Gardein in my freezer that I'm going to try. Thank you for reminding me about that. That's going to be really delicious. But Nanat, I'm going to have him come over and he's going to start gathering up some of the berries and some of the nuts because we need more food. And I think that Coconut is hungry and Nanat is really excited to finally have a mate for a minute. All right, how's that? Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't think we're gonna have the baby yet. Tata is gonna lag the game, that's fine. Ooh, okay, yeah, no baby yet because the pregnancies last a little bit longer now. But that just gives Coconut plenty of time to make sure that she can kind of take care of her lovely little nesting spot. We're gonna... Oh, it's the friendly Barina! I thought I just killed our boys. No joke. I thought I just sent our boys off to die in the forest. I was like, here, kids, go play with the friendly bear. There shows up not so friendly bear. We're good, though. Okay, so Burberry is good. But no. The second is actually now an adult. That didn't take very long. And he has just revealed our friendly Barina, nicknamed Yu-Gi-Oh! So he found Yu-Gi-Oh! In the forest. We're gonna get cozy. Capybara is gonna come over to see what's going on with his dad. And we're also gonna have Zunu come hang out with his dad, the Barina. Don't think I forgot about that. Ooh, and there's actually a nest and a delicious root they can dig up right there. All right, there we go. Oh, Emerald Melody, you don't know what a Hot Pocket is? They're basically like a American brand of pocket pizzas that you put in the microwave and heat up. So they're basically like a little calzone, tiny little calzone pizza pocket thing that you put in the microwave and heat up for a snack. I used to eat them all the time when I was a kid. They're really popular with kids, as you can imagine. But now that I'm vegan, I haven't had one in donkey days. But that's okay, because it smells like Chips is actually making us homemade sushi downstairs. Very exciting. Oh, thank you, Bev. Oh, thank you very much. Gosh, you guys, thanks for all of the wonderful bananas into our banana pile. I'm so glad you're enjoying the adventures, too. As many of you noticed, a new one just popped out because I had it scheduled. Because I didn't think our stream would go this long, but I'm having a good time. All right, Nanat, go ahead and impress your lovely new friend Coconut. We need to send Coconut off to eat some of the healing fruit for sure. And let's have Banana come over. I'm so excited about this. We're gonna have her dive over. She is going to eat the healing kumquat. She's healed! Yes! Oh, you guys. That makes me so freaking happy. And now these two are fully healed. Thanks to the wonderful healing kumquats and the gift from kumquat. She may have become the roots of this very carnivorous and evil plant, but she has given back to her family in the best way that she could. Look at that. So now Kiwi and Banana have tons of time left. We can get them back into the family. We can have them tell Coconut about the wonderful healing plants. We'll send Coconut carefully the long way around to be able to gather some of them herself. We might send these two down this direction so that they can clear an easier path that does not have sleeping sickness to it. And let's have ourselves one more baby for the day. What do you guys think? I'm really proud of Kumquat. I had no idea she would come so far, and we'd be able to just find every single healing plant on this island if there's any more. I didn't know I could peek in the grass to try to see. Maybe it only works if you're close. I see a nest! Oh my gosh! Yeah, those may be the only healing plants on the island, but it's kind of cheaty. Oh, I found another one! Okay, that's cheaty. Maybe it's a little cheaty. Okay, I think that's actually like the majority of the healing plants on the island are these two. All right, one more baby. One more baby, I'm pretty sure. All right, coconut. Let's see. We've got one more baby and a bit of lag, just to give you a little bit of a heart attack for the night. All right, guys, so here... You don't have heat body, you can't keep the name, kid. Sorry. Here is our last nicheling of the day, the wonderful little Mathic, who needs a new fruit-related name. If you guys could help us out. Another boy, a little concerning, 9 nichelings, 7 of them are male. I'm sure that's going to be fine. He was born with the name Mathic. He can't keep it because that's the name of the heat body lava god, but I appreciate that he tried because he has spiky body. So we need to give him a good... Oh, yuzu! That's it. I'm going to name him Yuzu. I like yuzu fruit. And I just think that fits. I just think that fits. Sorry, it leapt out at me. It's done. We have a name. He's got nimble fingers. Yes! Yes, Nanot! Bless you! We need that if we're gonna keep alive. Oh my gosh. He also has Nanot's terrible fertility, so good luck on having kids, kid. Not that you're gonna have to worry about that for a while. And he has recessive bat head, and he does have 1 bat wing. So theoretically, if we ever have another female that also has recessive bat head and bat wing, we might have our fruit bats. But that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. And we have our little kumquats. But all right, guys, it has been over 3 hours now. I need a break. I think that we have had a fantastic, amazing start. Oh man, if I had to pick like my favorite moments from today so far, probably definitely Nanot pretending to be a banana. I definitely would say the Barina duel, finding Burbberry and naming Burbberry, because come on, literally a winged baby like bat orphan showed up at our doorstep. And the kumquat fields, and that we shall take care of our kumquats, and they shall give us the healing energy given to us by Kumquat, may she rest in peace. And the tragic twist that she died only a couple steps away from what would have healed her entirely. Very, very sad indeed. But all right. And then, okay, that should be good. All right, bye guys. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have a good time. Yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Anita. It was a pretty cool stream. I had a wonderful time. I hope all of you guys had a wonderful time too. There we go. And Durian would have been a good name for him too, but Yutsu I think is a pretty good one. I kind of want to save Durian for a green one. But all right, so thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you all so much for the bananas in our banana pile. I think I can smell some sushi downstairs with my beloved chips. So I'm going to go eat it. Have a great time, guys. Bye. It was a good one. It was a really, really good one. And I will have the stream up for everybody to be able to watch back later tonight. So thank you all. And I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.